martini production.
Hey everyone, welcome back. What day of the week is it today? Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. It's been a little bit, we're about the exact 24-hour mark. We were here yesterday getting ready for this day 2 of Sideshow Con. Now we're here and getting ready for day 3. I've been pretty impressed with what we're seeing so far, so I'm excited to get into this one. But let me introduce the panel before we get started. Buck, what's going on, buddy? Glad you can make it today.
Hello. Thanks for having me, man. Happy to be here. Happy to see some cool stuff. Hopefully something I want.
Heck yeah. Cash joining us again. How's it going, man?
Pretty good. Pretty excited. It's day 3 and already halfway through. I feel like Sideshow has done more halfway through than fully of the past. So it's good.
Hell yeah. A couple more days, and then, I don't know, maybe they're saving the best for last. We'll see. I don't know how they're going to top what they've shown already. D-Rock, what's going on, man?
Good, man. I'm glad to be here. I hope it's a good show. See what they bring to the table.
Sit back, relax, hell yeah. And, of course, last but not least, Piggy. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm well. Appreciate you having me here. Glad to be amongst a good company. And I would say this event has been successful so far because I had to talk myself out of making a PO yesterday. So that's a good sign. They're stepping it up.
Yeah. Yeah, and then when things are going, they put up Ivy, the variant green edition with a 200 ES. She's gone already. We found out Penguin's ES. It's going to be 1500. So, yeah, there's been a lot going on between Sideshow Con and SDCC. Going on at the same time. Facebook has been exploding. So much great stuff to choose from. Anything catching your eye so far?
That green Ivy is what I had to talk myself out of POing because I'm holding off for another Ivy piece later in the year. But then I had to talk myself out of getting off the wait list. So for sure, the Ivy caught my eye, and I found the Ghost Rider to be impressive. Really impressive. I know some people didn't care for it, but I like the wheels. So good stuff for me.
Heck yeah. Damn, it's crazy what we're seeing. Huge improvement from Sideshow, which is great to see. What else did we see? So far we got the Ghost Rider. Yesterday we saw Gotham by Gaslight, the Batman. We got those 2 Ivies, which I think were shocking. I was shocked to see another Ivy, to be honest.
We got Crypto and Superman.
The Tweeter head.
Yep.
They showed those. Yep.
It's the new Superman.
I think it's the same one. The same one they released, the 1/6.
Okay.
They had a Crypto with them this time.
Nice.
We got to see the 6 scale Batman by Tweeterhead.
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke, yeah, I can't forget that.
Deathstroke.
Awesome.
Thanos teaser.
I actually think that Deathstroke might be the best one. I know yesterday I said maybe the Ivy, but I think that Deathstroke's really, really good. And I'm not a Deathstroke fan.
Yeah.
But that's done really, really well.
It was.
Sculpted by Martin Canali. That one.
That explains it.
Yeah.
He's a good sculptor. But I mean, the paint up and everything on it is just really, it's like dead on. It's exactly what you would want. Deathstroke here.
Even the Hot Toys looked good yesterday.
Hot Toys, what did we see yesterday? We saw the Spider-Man. Guardians of the Galaxy you got to see.
Yep.
Everyone's favorite MODOK.
Oh, man.
We're almost getting started. I think about 8 minutes before Sideshow kicks it off. I'm going to introduce the chat, see who's in here. We got the nice guy kicking it off. What's going on, buddy? Nas, hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. We got Chukathri. How are you, buddy? Michael's body's ready. Nas asks, John, you picking up the 60,000, 60K Thanos with real diamonds. ES of just 5. He's referring to the Iron Studios one that actually used real gemstones. So before I found out, I didn't know that was a real gemstones in there. And when I saw it, I was like, I want to grab this. I didn't know it was 60K. So now that it has the gemstones, I'm really hoping that they do a version without the gemstones and just do a light up gauntlet, because I'm telling you right now, I would jump on that. That Thanos is beautiful with that
with the
base.
Mistress Death.
Oh man,
I was like, wow.
did you see that base though? The rock base.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk
They
more
said that
about
was,
it. Sorry,
they said it was quarter, but it
it's
looks
quarter.
like third.
It's
It looks
quarter.
like that third scale. It's huge.
Oh, I really hope the representative from Iron Studio said they're only doing 5. So, but I really hope they do the version without the gemstones. I think that would be such a disservice if they didn't. If they don't. But we're gonna talk more and show pictures tomorrow on Club. So you guys tune in for that. We
How
got
much do you
late
think that one would be? How much do you think that would be? The iron
without the
taking out
gemstones?
jewels? Yeah,
You're
because Iron
prob-
Studios is pretty expensive with their legacies.
I don't know the size of that with that base. I'd say
It's huge. $3,000, you think?
Mm,
2,500.
too much.
No, that's
too
way
much.
too
Well, I
much.
mean, it's yeah, I think it's too much. But Iron Studios is pretty expensive when they get large scale.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe around 1,800 to 2K.
If they could keep it under 2, I think that would
if
be
they,
smart.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
What's going on late night? Good to see you, man. Terry, hope you're having a good day. We got Alan stopping by. Jerry as well. Happy Thursday, guys.
Damn, John, you're just gonna say hello to Terry when he's telling me, and he's talking to me like that. You need to fight for me, man. Fight for the panel.
What did Terry say?
Fight for the
Oh,
panel
Bucks
members.
here, I'm sorry. I didn't read the comments. I'm reading the names.
Defend my honor.
What's going on, Brandon? Good to see Brandon. Rob Stealth. Jelena, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing well over there. And I think that's it for now. Anyone in the chat who wants to join in, let me know. You guys can hop on because we got room. We're gonna have some fun tonight.
So you guys
today.
all like that Ghost Rider that they showed? Is everybody kind of on board with that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I looked at it quite a bit yesterday after the show, and I got some issues for sure.
I think
Like I
Buck's
don't
ready to
understand
go
too
in,
the
too.
print. Like they kept showing it with the print. I don't know if y'all saw the video where they had it with the art print behind it, and it's like the art print's the Denny Ketch Ghost Rider
Yeah, which
bike,
I didn't like them
which
comparing the
doesn't
two.
match the bike
Yeah.
that they're showing, which looks more like a Johnny Blaze '70s chopper
Yeah.
style bike. That was a little weird, but I think the fire looks really bad to me.
What's going on,
personally.
Louis?
It just doesn't really, and I think the main when you take that fire and you put it around his head that way, to me it just doesn't look like Ghost Rider with that. But that's I'm just so used to the Danny Ketch '90s Ghost Rider and the way it was drawn. So it's a little weird with that big lion mane. But
What's going on, Vision? Buck, you said that you weren't the biggest fan either.
Yeah. I agree with what D-Rock just said and more. The paint the paint is doing a lot of heavy lifting, and even then it's not like there's only so much you can do. The shape of the flames, the tendrils, it's less like fire and more like magma. It's a bit soft and gooey. In the way it's like sculpted. Then even like the level of detail on the sculpt for his suit and the bike, there's there's something called mid-frequency detail where like you go from the big shapes to like, and then you break those bigger shapes into like a little bit more complex shapes, and then you break those middle shapes into even more complex shapes like textures and stuff. And so it feels like in this sculpt, you go from the big primary forms with the silhouette and the big shapes like the shape of the fire, the main that D-Rock was talking about. Those are like the main things there, and then the finer stuff like the texture, the burnt texture on his jacket, and like the tendrils for the flame. It feels like the transition between those big shapes to the smaller stuff, there's something missing in
It's not
between.
smooth.
Like there, yes, in terms of okay, stuff like the folds on the jacket, those kind of thing, the bigger folds,
Hmm.
the and I need to see more mechanical detail in the bike itself, on the chopper. And like I've made like specifically I've used that I've made like a bike before like that, right? And so I know like there's a lot of opportunity for a lot of detail in there that just was like, ah, fuck it, I won't do it. So maybe like the spokes on the tire,
Hmm.
we need to see more of that, like the brake pads in the actual tire, like show us stuff like that. That kind of stuff, that kind of information, like
Yeah.
lends to the complexity and the visual, like and the believability of the props. There is no, I can't remember seeing brake lines that were going from the, like the brake lines for
Yeah, the
the
proper from the
tires. Yeah,
tires to the proper.
yeah.
Now, do you think before we get started, because we got almost about a minute and a half, Max are going, what's going on? Smilex, Jesse, great to see you guys in here. Do you think that you're obviously in the field, right? You have that art background. For the average collector, who doesn't necessarily have that, because what you're speaking about, I would never even think to pick up. Do you think Sideshow's targeting the average collector, especially with their price point? Those details are great, almost like what XM did with their representation, but that commands such a higher price point. With Sideshow, if we're going to be looking at a price point of $7 to $8.99, let's say, on
Hmm.
this, do you think that's why this is the offering they're putting forward, as opposed to getting nitty gritty into those details?
I want to say like that aspect of it is like it's in the sculpt, and once you put it in, once you've sculpted it one time,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be in there after you start casting it. So it's not like it needs to be
It would
replicated
increase the cost
individually.
that much, yeah.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's definitely it might be a deliberate choice from the art director to simplify,
Yeah.
but you don't need to be able to. I think any collector just looking at the piece, they're gonna notice something is missing. They might not be able to voice it or like articulate what it is that feels wrong, but if people are looking at that piece for any like length of time and they're trying to scrutinize it, I think they'll notice that something feels weird.
Something's
Like some
missing.
things are soft and some things are
Hey,
missing.
Buck, would your answer change if George has only been sculpting for about 2 years?
And
Hey
with that, it's
everybody,
showtime.
and welcome to Sideshow Con Day 3. Oh my goodness, we are already halfway
Let's see if they
through
listen
the
to our
week, but
feedback.
today is just getting started. We've got 2 whole more days of Sideshow Con for you guys. If you're just joining us, welcome to Sideshow Con and welcome to Sideshow. You're going to get an amazing look today at all the things we have to offer.
I love this.
I'm Amy Chase.
And I'm Guy Clender.
Love this legacy
And we
line
are
by
going to
Sideshow,
show
by the way,
you
the
a
Clint
lot of
Eastwood
cool
legacy
stuff today,
line.
but
Beautiful
let's,
pieces.
we've introduced ourselves now. Let's introduce kind of what is going on here today.
All right, and we'd also like to introduce you to Sideshow. If this is your first time hearing of Sideshow or attending our con, we want to tell you a little bit about what we do.
They didn't listen.
Sideshow has been around for 29 years and is a leader in pop culture collectibles. We work with the artists,
So, anyways, while
the
they're
creators,
repeating
the
themselves,
filmmakers,
did
the
you,
writers,
is
whether
something
it
off
be
with the audio on
comics,
their end?
novels,
No,
gaming,
Sounds good on, with you guys?
movies, all of
good
it,
for me.
and try
Sounds
and
good?
make
Okay.
the most
Sounds
incredible
okay.
things we can and bring them
Sounds
right
like a
to you.
tad
And
staticky on
we are
mine.
known for our customer service and doing that.
Yes, we have a global support network, and our goal is
They're not
to
wrong
connect
there with the
fans
customer
to the characters
service.
they
That's,
love, and so we are also known for our
Yeah.
industry-leading customer support. Want to give them a
Honestly,
shout
there's
out.
been so many times where I'd rather pay
Not just
more
this week, but
for
all
the
week.
piece getting it
And
through
if you
Sideshow
guys
just
want
because of the
to
customer
buy stuff
service.
here today on this show, you can shop with confidence knowing that they've got your back. If you have any questions about what you see on the show today or orders that you may have. So thanks. They're just one of the
See
many
what happens
teams, that
today.
make this whole Sideshow machine run. And we've got Sideshow Con going on.
Any quick
So this is
forecasts
the time
before,
for summer conventions and
they
all
get
of
started?
this collectibles
You
news.
think what they're gonna
So
show?
we
What
are
they're gonna show?
bringing
We're gonna
tons
see some
of
Marvel today, or
reveals and
continue
deals
DC?
today, but we
Sue
have
Storm,
2
baby.
other
Sue Storm.
news so
We have.
far.
How about you,
So
Bug?
if you're just tuning in, maybe you've been through the whole
Vampirella
Camino
or Red
refresher,
Sonja?
or
I'd
you're
like to
just
see
jumping
that.
into the fun.
Oh, nice.
Let's show some of the highlights from this week that we've already had a
How about
chance
you,
I
Big?
want to
to
see.
reveal.
I want to see that tweeter head
All
beast
right,
man.
we've got the incredible Daniel Arsham crystallized relic C3.
Oh,
yeah, they haven't
This
shown the
is an
full review.
amazing partnership, a long time in the making that we got to debut on the first day of Sideshow Con on Tuesday.
How
They
about
had
you,
that-
D-Rock? Anything?
Combining
sorry, go ahead.
Daniel Arsham's signature style
Riddler,
and taking timeless
Riddler.
icons
Oh, yeah.
from
Yeah, the
the
Riddler.
and
Right.
showing the
No,
natural
it's
Well, I'll
not
be
gonna
honest.
time, changing them and
I'll be honest with you.
these atypical,
You know, they
relics
talk
of
about
the future.
putting up these side characters,
Then we
these
also
rogues,
had
and
some
being
Hot
worried
Toys.
that they're not going to necessarily sell. I'm shocked that they've done another Ivy. I think a Riddler would
Right.
sell. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Just to flood the market with Ivies and not give us like a Riddler. I don't know. I think the sales would be
Right.
better there.
Well, in the ES for that penguin, you said 1,500, right? That seems pretty good nowadays, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh man, this shit
Oh,
looks like
God.
CGI in
Why?
real life.
Why are they advertising this so much?
Hey, Buck, it looks like Krang from Ninja Turtles. I told him
Yeah.
yesterday.
It does look exactly from the movie, though.
Yeah.
That's the bad part.
I think it was just a bad movie design, yeah.
Right.
It's like
I feel like I should start a YouTube channel just to rip this piece apart.
So they keep showing this Clint Eastwood, and I think that's very strategic because he announced yesterday that he's doing his final film. He's done acting, done directing. So I think we got a lot of he has a lot of fans. I think that's gonna sell out today.
Burning transition face, but this is a massive piece that is exploding onto the scene. So lots of really fun
here's
stuff
the Ivy.
going
Just
on
to
there.
follow up a little bit what Buck was saying about that Ghost Rider since they just showed it, they're using the flames to hide a lot of that detail. That it's kind of hiding behind the flames, so you get more flames than anything. So if you're going to do that, you have to nail the flames. And I think in the long run, what will happen is the concept is really cool, and a lot of people are getting sucked in by the concept. And then when they buy the statue later, they're going to look at it and go, after they've had it for a little while, they might look at it and not like it as much as they liked it on the initial wow, because of the color and the lighting and all that
But
stuff.
D-Rock, do you think if they make it a light up feature that'll overshadow some of the?
I think it'll definitely help.
Yeah.
I think it'll definitely help, but I feel like they should do the flames better. I know flames are hard, but they need some more sharper tips on the flames so it doesn't look like cloud.
I'm gonna get hate for this, but I think it looks a lot better than how they did Phoenix's flames, where it just looked like fried
They
chicken.
didn't announce what is coming, but Prey is definitely coming. They also announced League of Legends.
So League of
Legends.
Exactly.
Really
So
cool.
they were
I
just
can't wait to see
iterating
what they're
that
bringing from
Hot
that.
Toys announced.
And to top it all
Hold
off,
on.
they teased that yes, Star Wars fans, Ahsoka figures from the new
So
live-action
Ahsoka,
series
League
are
of
on their
Legends,
way.
and they're going to be doing the new Prey show. They're going to be doing Hot Toys for that Prey show.
Wait, League from Hot
League of
Toys?
Shadow.
Hot Toys gonna do
The game, yeah.
Wow.
Yes, so there's,
Well, maybe they'll do Arcane specifically, but if they're doing like actual League of Legends, like that's crazy.
Hey, at least they changed it up a bit. They did a little
big
recap of the actual show. I think that was good. But
But don't you think that's big news? Because like it means Hot Toys will really be delving into video games. I feel right now the only video game IP I think they've focused on is Spider-Man.
You remember yesterday, John? I said I think we were gonna get some Star Wars today.
Yeah, you think so?
Yep.
Hopefully.
And not the chalk like C3PO that we saw.
Yeah. The Arsham line, yeah.
The chalk.
Podium show, and this is in our Facebook group, Let Your Geek Side Show, and
Shit's
also on the
ridiculous,
social.
sorry.
Anyone catch the podium yesterday? Did you guys have a chance to catch the podium show?
No.
I was just wondering.
I couldn't even find it after the fact.
It's on there. So they do the podium show on their Facebook group, Let Your Geek Sideshow. And then this show is always on YouTube. They mix and match. It's smart. Smart marketing.
I couldn't even like when I tried searching for the podium show on Facebook after, I couldn't find it.
What's going on, Jaden?
And then back to the social network app at 5 p.m. every day at Pacific time.
You got to
We have that
screenshot
wrap-up
these
show that is your best chance to
these
catch up on
URLs,
all the
but-
news, all the
No, but
debuts,
the
and
URL
everything
just
going
takes
on.
you straight to the group. It doesn't.
page.
It doesn't take you to the video.
Exclusive stuff going on.
I didn't like the way they organized it on the
Register
Facebook personally,
badge,
but
which you can find and download.
Well,
if
it's
you're
kinda
in the
odd.
group,
Why
you can
not
find
just-
that version, and there is
why
a
not just
registrant
air
badge
them
that
on
you can
both
find at
at the same
side.show
time?
/con.
I
It
mean,
is
from a
very
production
important to make sure that
standpoint,
you are
it's
registered
kinda
for that
weird.
show, 'cause You know, every day we're launching new exclusives.
I think their
as well.
social app
Now
is
those have
set
already
up
gone
pretty
out for
well.
pre-order today, but registrants do get exclusive access
They have an app?
to a
I didn't even know they had an
priority
app.
ordering window for those
The
items.
website is
And then
right.
they'll
Is
go
what you're
live
talking
Oh,
about.
the
Yeah.
website?
like,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry about that. Yeah.
Exactly.
No,
because,
that's cool.
they
That'd be a good
did
idea, though, to
the
have an
figure,
app.
the Hot Toys figure the other
I get
day,
it
and
now. Gotham Cenobites has a nice.
instantaneously, and hint,
He says he left that
tomorrow
group years
another one
ago.
comes up.
Yeah.
That's why they're
On
doing it.
Tuesday,
They're
we
doing it to
launched
bring
that
people
Miles
back to the
Morales
group.
super limited.
They're
There
trying
were
to get
only
people back on
500
the
of them,
Facebook
and it's
page.
no secret to say if
Here's
you've
that
been paying
limited
attention to how
Spider-Man. Only
often
500 brought to
releases,
Sideshow.
we do have that advanced suit
Yeah, I
Spider-Man
think
coming
that's
up
why they
tomorrow.
strategically
So this
put
is
it
your
on
best
all
chance
these
to
different
register for
platforms so
I'm
they
gonna
can
tell you
drive
what I was
traffic
dressed in, so by the
everywhere.
time we come
Yeah.
to you
Yeah, they're
guys
trying to drive the
tomorrow,
numbers
I
up
think
on
that
certain.
guy will have
For
left
the
the
most part,
building.
it
So
they just
you're
feel
gonna want to
like
make sure
Hot
you have
Toys
your
groups.
best
That's why I
chance
don't really
to
pay attention to
pre-order
them.
that piece. We will only
Nothing
be
against
carrying
Hot Toys, I
1,000 of
just
those,
don't
and I'm sure
collect
that
them.
that's going to go quick.
going on, Dwayne?
Today we had some really cool stuff like a Cyclops apple. So all of you Sideshow Apple enthusiasts,
Oh,
You
I
don't
like that
collect it?
Sideshow. I like that Cyclops
and
apple.
some other surprises in store.
That one was my
Hey,
favorite
Buck,
one from the
Buck,
set.
Yes.
you
Let's
don't
get
collect
this
them
show
yet,
started off
Buck.
with a
Yet.
little bit of a giveaway.
Say yeah.
A
If they show
giveaway,
stuff I
yes.
like, I'll
This
pick
is
up
an
Hot Toys.
amazing piece.
I was
Oh,
really
talking about
tempted with the
six
Power
scale.
Rangers from
So,
630.
the man
I
with
love this
no
Clint
name,
Eastwood line.
more
I just don't
commonly
like where
known
to put
as
it.
Blondie, the 6-scale figure.
He's also the man who needs no introduction.
John, what were you
Man
saying
who
about the
needs no
apple?
introduction and
Clint
no
Eastwood.
They do the
It's
Cyclops
absolutely
apple.
Beautiful. This is part of our
That looks really good. Hey,
6-scale
Dwayne, thanks for
version
stopping by,
in
buddy.
the Eastwood Legacy collection.
Is anybody buying
It's
any of
a
these Clint Eastwood
must-have,
pieces?
and
I
we
might
are
get
going to give
the
that
quarter
away
scale Blondie.
right now to someone here in the chat.
Yes, so if you are here participating with us live, you're going to want to make sure you're jumped into that YouTube chat. You can enter the hashtag Blondie space I agree.
But I'm gonna wait
and
until
that agreement is to our Sideshow
people get it
terms
in
and
hand
conditions
to
for
see how it
contests. So
turns
you'll go
out.
to side.show/contest just to make sure that you do agree. But hashtag Blondie,
Blondie,
I agree,
hashtag
and
Blondie.
our social moderators will be
I'm
choosing
in.
a
Winning,
winner for
guys.
that. You will get this amazing 6-scale. And just a little hint of what's coming up in today's show, we will be taking a closer look at the Eastwood collection. But you guys can see here some of the accessories, the incredible costume that he comes with. And it is a 6-scale figure that is fully articulated.
One of my
Is
favorite
that
accessories
Ennio
is what you
Morricone?
see down there on the base.
Sorry?
Hopefully you've seen
That's
the
the,
film and you know the
composer.
importance of the rock. And
Yeah.
that there's the
I don't know the
Ennio-
composer's name, but
name
like it's
of
the
grave
song
on the
for
rock. And
this.
so we've gone
What's
with
the? What you say his name
Good,
was?
Bad, and the Ugly.
He even has a
Good, Bad, and the
special
Ugly.
hand for
And a
holding the
special
rock.
No,
hand
the composer. What do you say his
for
name
holding it.
was?
I think his name is Ennio Morricone. He's Italian.
Okay.
Sorry, what was
You
this
know,
from?
one of those
What
many
film?
considerations
From
that
Good,
you
Bad,
know,
and the
all
Ugly.
those different
Sounds
scenes,
like
things
this
that fans
panel.
will want to recreate
Oh,
in their
man.
collection. Now, we'll give you a little bit of some time to enter here. So the format of today's show is going to
Damn,
be
John, why you always calling me
halves.
ugly, man?
Like we said, we've got
Jeez.
first up the reveals. These are going to be some incredible showcases, in-depth looks, and first premieres of brand new collectibles in
Slifer
two-dimensional
chatting
and
from his
three-dimensional
car.
formats.
Three-dimensional, we're going to
Slifer
have
before
all
work.
sorts
Well,
of
thanks for stopping by. We still appreciate
Now, in
you.
the second part of the show, we're going to have our deals section. And this is a lot of fun.
Yes,
This
sir.
is where top half you're going
What did they find in the warehouse find yesterday? I forgot. It was the Princess Leia
get the opportunity
and
to have things
the
right
Hulkbuster.
Yeah,
They had like
we will
5
be
of those
running some
Hulkbusters. The
incredible
Hot
deals
Toys.
on in-stock items that you can have sent right to you.
That was my first time
From
seeing that
Sideshow Con
Princess
with a
Leia.
surprise.
They did a really
You know,
good
we've got the
job.
return of
Yeah.
that mix
I'm
and
late.
match.
I'm late to the Hot
We
Toys game,
heard you.
so
On Tuesday, I did our largest mix and match 6-scale
Curious to
figure
see if they're gonna do it with the
collection that we've
rooted hair.
ever done on the show. But we heard yesterday there were some people that said, I missed out. And so we decided, you know what? Let's give you another opportunity. Let's give you another chance. And that's coming up later on in the show.
Yeah, you know,
Is it that
That's not
Iron
how
Man
collecting
again?
works. That's not how collecting works.
You can maybe jump on the wait list, but it's never
Is it
guaranteed.
that Iron Man
The
again?
opportunity to have a deal like that return is awesome.
We weren't able to
But
sell
if
out
you jump on
yesterday,
that,
guys.
you
We'd
have
like
some
to try
ideas
again
about
today.
that. And we also have some limited deals, which are, you know, once
This
they're
time
gone,
we'll
they're
pay
gone.
you to take it.
They're,
No.
really awesome deals that only a certain number of
This is
people
our
will
warning that
claim because
it'll
we
be
capped
back
it at
next
maybe
year too
3 or
if
maybe
we don't
5
buy it out.
uses of that offer. So you'll again want to jump on that.
That's what I'm
quickly
saying,
because
dude.
You're going to get some
Yeah.
great deep discounts on some awesome collections.
Now, speaking of returns, we have also gone into the warehouse
Yes.
and found
Brendan, the cleaner was storing them in the storage room, so they-
perhaps two. and we are going to feature those on the show. So if you see Amy or myself with an empty podium in front of us, you know you better be ready and you better be quick, because that's the time to get that very rare, long sold-out piece.
Yes, once we get to that half of the deal show, we'll have all of those there for you. But
They're doing well though, as hosts, considering
yeah.
it's live. I think they're doing well.
For our Blondie giveaway, congratulations to Mike Brooks. You are taking home the Man with No Name.
I thought it was gonna be Mark Brooks. I was like, hell yeah!
Legacy collection. Congratulations to Mike Brooks.
Yeah, but these guys are like way more likable than
Prime.
That is the first giveaway.
No,
for
not
our
Prime.
mini.
The previous people that got that switched jobs, that left.
Oh, Paul and
I like Paul.
Oh, you're talking about the chick, Autumn.
Autumn.
Yeah.
Oh man, she was.
Because we definitely are.
And now Mike
I
and
was just
all of you
laugh.
in the chats will have an opportunity to get even more.
Amy's always
exciting
been good though, man.
Amy's
She's
good.
pretty good.
We're so proud of this. It was a long.
Guy has
time
a good
making.
personality too. He has a.
And now we've got a full, robust collection.
He's been with them for quite a while.
For a while, yeah.
He's better than Alex, man. I didn't care for Autumn and Alex.
Oh man, stop reminding me. I actually forgot that.
Remember, Guy played like Alfred when Paul was like acting like.
I don't
Batman?
remember it, Cash, because I try not to watch these shows.
Oh yeah, it was cool, man. That was when they froze the Mr. Freeze statue.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Like what the hell are you doing?
To the office, you guys can see a little
Oh,
bit
here we
more
go.
about
This
my
should
collection,
be
and when
cool.
we come back, we'll have even more figures to show you.
Let's take a look.
It's exciting because it's new to me.
Oh, we saw this.
It's fun to be part of it. Small
That's
thing.
why he's the
I
GOAT.
became another member of the creative team that was
Only
genesis
Clint
of
can
all
touch a
these
statue and get away with it.
incarnations.
I love
This is
these
really
like
the first time
these
Clint is
backstage
embarking on and
See the
engaging
workshop.
in a process like this. When you
fabrics
see
and all
the amount of work and effort and the thought that has gone into it.
Man, I'm so glad
It's
this dude is still around.
accurate as it is.
Yeah, man.
I mean, the boots, everything, the detail is unbelievable. There's a lot more detail
You'll live
than we had
forever.
in the movie.
So this comes off, so it grows out of this,
No kidding.
and that's like
So that's just printed out. Yeah,
the holsters and everything.
smaller than I use, but yeah, pretty good.
that. And he's there. He's 100% there. Like he's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so sharp. That's
Yeah.
crazy, right?
Yeah.
Any chance of taking one of those with me?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Hey,
I
if
never-
Clint wants a statue, you give him one.
You
Damn
give
it.
him.
Amazing.
You take the whole line.
I never thought as a child watching Dirty Harry that one day we'd be sitting here on a panel discussing, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's
crazy.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
For him to be
Yeah.
so involved is why I
want
think
a
they
quarter
look
scale of
so
that preacher.
good. Right
Not
there
preacher,
in the
on the
front.
right.
Now, this is Dirty
Is it
Harry.
Pudgy
or
picking
Harry
this up?
Callahan. Now, he quickly sold out in
I don't
his
remember.
I'd buy that if
first
they made it.
edition. This
I
is
know he
as
was into the
appears
statue.
later on in the film. And
You know
has
why
those
these portraits are so
fantastic
good?
Sunglasses. And, of course, that
Why?
massive
They were
revolver.
sculpted by the Korean
this is the
team.
final act variant of Harry Callahan. Love this piece. I love the
Are you
way
trying to
that
get us
the
canceled,
logo
Buck?
kind of changes.
I didn't know what to
canceled.
say.
I'm not trying to get anyone canceled.
I was like, we were all like,
I'm gonna turn my camera off before the subpoenas are issued.
We're frozen. We're frozen.
There's no hidden meaning. It's just like what I've noticed is like there's a lot of great likeness
Speaking of
sculptors
lucky,
in
we just
Korea.
had the giveaway winner of the Man with No Name, so that's lucky.
They also-
over here,
They also hired a lot of
also
people
said
there to
that
do
just
the.
teased this one
that they
out.
didn't
They
try to
gave a,
sculpt it like
deeper,
100%
further close
likeness.
look at it.
There's a little bit of
Take a look at
caricature in
the
each
pale
one.
rider. This
That
is
was for the
absolutely
quarter
beautiful.
scales.
The statues,
And
yeah, yeah.
those are
so
like
much
different
Oh, they didn't do
people
that for
to give
these?
it that Western
Yeah,
look,
and it's
all the
different
way
people
down
that
to the
sculpted
spurs,
those.
The dirt on the boots,
Gotcha.
the jacket itself.
These
the
were
lower
like done
hem
by
of it
like
really has that dusty and sun
they
faded
said
look.
a Korean
this is
team
something
and
that's,
the
you know,
names.
I love like the
They're
work
from
that
there.
the Cut and Sew team got to do, especially getting to ask him about.
Yeah, you can see in the statue portraits, it has almost a little bit of an
different.
animated look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same actor.
These are more realistic.
Every single one of these is a different face, a different costume, and a different story.
Just as like
that is
Exile.
told, and he's clearly a man who wears many hats.
Exactly, he absolutely is. And right over here, the newest in the line, Outlaw Jesse Wales.
Yes, the outline
I haven't
of the
watched
whale,
one
we've got that
Clint
really
Eastwood movie.
unique,
Yeah.
different
Wow.
layered costume
You
see
should
those
watch
spurs down
Unforgiven
on
at
the boots, the
least.
cowboy
Actually, I think I
boots.
watched
He
Million
also
Dollar
comes with,
Baby
a
back in the
swath of
day.
accessories, his signature firearms. Every one of
What
these
about
gunslinging
what's the name of that one?
Gran
The one
Torino?
with the yes, the Asian kid. Yeah, Gran Torino.
Man with no
I
name,
gotta
The
watch.
Rock.
I gotta
They
get back
have
on track with my
hands
movies,
to
man.
swap out hands to carry those accessories.
And I
So
pay
there's
for
police
every
badge,
streaming
there's
service.
different revolvers and all that.
You're
So it's not even like I don't have access
Even
to
though
it.
it's the same individual, he looks so different, be it the expression or the way in which he had a little bit of stubble or a light beard or a little bit of a heavier beard,
Yes.
particularly on this brand new one here. And we
Spending
take
a
look.
little
That
too much
expression
time on
right
these,
there,
I think.
look on the screen. It is so unique.
Personally.
I don't
and
mind.
so
I don't
fun,
mind.
but so
He-
I wish they pulled out
deserves-
I wish they pulled out the statues though. I think that would be.
Yeah. Maybe they'll show those still.
Hopefully.
There's still time to show
Again,
those.
each one
Hopefully.
of these portraits is different and unique to the figure. And we'll
I
see
just-
a little bit later, you
I know
when we do
Sideshow has a bad stigma with the
collection,
bodies.
the
Yeah, they may look
portraits,
good,
you can't
tailored and so
reuse the
forth,
same one. The
No.
artist
but
can
the
really
issues with the
genuinely
joints that
create
they've had
each
previously,
single character.
I hope that's fixed.
Clothing is layered down to the neckerchiefs and the neckties. We've got
Hopefully,
every
man.
layer of that clothing there.
Because these have a lot
They,
of
they,
potential.
they need to, yeah, they need to do like this guy's stuff, like Justice.
Yeah, oh, of course.
Tribute to this incredible film legacy because there's just so much.
Yelena's
to
saying
love about it.
Unforgiven is a good movie.
Absolutely is. Now,
Mhm.
there is another big collection.
Ooh.
I wouldn't mind having all of these.
Another Joker in
You
Oz?
are a
Yeah.
fan of DC Comics, dinosaurs,
Oh, boy.
anime. Prime One Studios got you covered.
Did
with
I
a
hear that
massive
right?
Yeah, let me get
Anime.
this up.
You guys-
Hold on.
did you guys hear that right?
Nah, so I hope it's a
Some
Jack
of their latest
Nicholson, buddy.
collectibles that have
That's what we
premiered,
need.
And we'll be right back.
So they're gonna show some Prime stuff now? Okay. I'll take it. Here's Evangelion.
Just
This
don't
is
tell
Steve
them that. Just don't tell them it's too expensive, guys. You get banned. This, it- this, this is a good anime, but I wouldn't buy this because it's too expensive.
Alright.
That is an abomination. This
How much are these
Hatsune
going for,
Miku.
Buck?
Hatsune Miku. Sorry,
How much are these going for? You said it's expensive.
this Miku is pretty pricey. I think it was over $1,000. I
Oh.
believe it's PVC.
They did good
What?
on this suit. I love that wall. I'm almost thinking
This-
of buying just the wall.
So, John, this looks like Val Kilmer's Batman.
Yes, sir.
Batman.
Yes, sir. That's what it is.
Yep.
Like Gigantosaurus.
Even Jurassic Park stuff I've even been looking at. I gotta stop, man.
The only Jurassic Park one I want is they have like one has like a baby blue that's half scale.
Yeah,
I wanna
yeah,
get
yeah,
that.
yeah. For me, I would just need one Jurassic Park piece. The Iron Studios 1/10 breakout scene. I would be happy as a pig in mud.
That's a good piece, dude. This Constantine.
Yeah.
I love Prime 1 because they don't have to obey the American statute rules. And the simple fact that you can have the character smoking a cigarette.
Come on, bro. Exactly.
This is nice. This Chainsaw Man. I gotta give him credit here.
Yeah, yeah. Anime boys.
Sit down.
Rise up. Rise up.
I swear, those Prime One pieces get
Hey,
bigger
there's
and
isn't those
crazier
fork?
every
Is that a
year.
fork
I mean,
for a
you see
hand?
The blood splatter on that chainsaw. Man.
Exactly. Or
Johnny
how just the
Scissorhands.
height and width and all the action going on in the Constantine one to all of the skulls.
Constantine's
That
well
one
done,
has
yeah.
So many swap outs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
I mean, that's you talk about customizing. I love the.
I love
6 scale where
Sideshow
you
here, what they're
decide
doing
how
here,
I wanna
giving some
pose
love
it. Well,
to
that
all
almost
the
is
companies
same
that they work
thing
with.
How many options? You
I think
have.
that's
They've
pretty
got
cool.
you covered. Now, I'll admit,
this,
as I
Prime
was
One?
prepping for
This
this
is
show,
Prime
I had a
One.
hard time remembering this guy's name, so I had
Sideshow's
to tell
like,
myself
money's money.
if it was called an Osaurus and they brought it out here, we'd say, oh,
Yeah.
there's an Osaurus. So we've got the there's an Osaurus. I might be.
The actual fur on the damn thing? Holy
my!
my.
From Jurassic World.
That
Dominion.
that
This is
seam
an
line though on
immense
the
piece.
right
This
arm is
I
rough.
believe roughly
Yeah.
15th scale, 1/15th scale for a dinosaur. You know,
Yeah,
we get
no,
into the crazy scales.
We say we're not sure, and that's because very rarely have you and I actually gone out with a tape measure.
Brandon, I was thinking it. I didn't say it.
But I can relate to this
I was just let it go, but you're
It's a
100% right.
dinosaur
He says,
just a little bit
how do you have all those
ahead.
pieces and you single out this Jurassic Park one? I agree
I gotta
completely.
work on that part, but this is yet another cosplay option.
Cash,
for
I
me.
heard
But
some
take a
chitter
look at
chatter
the
that we
paint,
may see a new
on
Killer
that.
Croc.
This is an incredible mixed media piece. So you guys are
From
seeing a
Sideshow?
light-
Show some
I mean,
DC
even
love
the
instead.
fur
Hopefully
is
we do
multiple
see a
colors.
Killer
There's a bit of
Croc.
Blue,
You've
There's a
seen
bit of a
two
red to it.
DC. You've
We've
seen
got
like
this
3
amazing
DC
mixed
pieces
media
already,
sculpt with
right?
the fur
Well,
down the arms, on
Get
the
to the
back,
chopper
and
says
then all of this
Wolvisaurus. What's going on, buddy?
Oh,
I
man.
believe this piece is
Or
about
Lady
22
Deathstrike.
inches long, maybe a little bit longer than that. But this is an amazing.
That's the trident
amazing
you kept
sculpt.
teasing
And
me
wouldn't
about,
you know
Buck.
it? In looking up this dinosaur, this is an herbivore. So this doesn't. It's not a carnivore.
What?
I don't know what it needs those giant nails for.
For
but
trimming the hedges.
It's more of a fashion.
Yeah,
It's
you're
probably
absolutely
more
right.
of a fashion.
Peeling the apples.
You talked about the way in which the light is hitting it and hitting the
Salad
skin.
fingers.
This base also has a light up feature.
The Cardi
You're seeing
B
the
variant.
3 back here.
Oh my God.
There's more to it.
Yeah, so this is kind of a recreation of the ending.
Whoever
fights
did
in
that,
Jurassic
okay,
World Dominion
kinda
with
Those
the
bugs,
dinosaurs,
dude. Clip it. We're gonna be clipping that one.
Clip it,
yeah.
I'm still trying to get Slifer's HO2 clip.
Oh, God.
You see D-Rock said HO2
going
affiliate.
around on top of a nice little manicured lawn.
Exactly.
And I love that
Nice
some of
guy
the
says,
dinosaur scale
D-Rock,
elements
we're
as
gonna
well.
see another
Some
Joker
metallic to
PF
them,
before
so you're seeing
Riddler.
those blues to match the claws, and it's around the eyes.
John,
probably.
I
There are so
asked
many
one of the
textures
groups,
and
like
colors and materials
at one of the
going on in this
companies,
piece.
like how
It's
come we
really,
never see a
really
Jack
impressive.
Nicholson Joker, which is one of my
You
favorites,
saw some
Mm.
others.
next
And
to
this
Caesar
piece
Romero, and they said because it was something to do with like he wanted like an arm and a leg or some type
Oh,
of
for sure,
kickback
for
to
sure.
his image. And it was like he was just pricing them out every time they went to the table.
That's why I hang on to my Hot Toys ones like gold, because I think the only other time we're gonna see another one is if he passes, depending on how his estate handles the
Estate,
licensing.
yeah.
Yeah. Man, Mars Toys actually is doing a figure. It's unlicensed. Oh, of that museum scene, where he walks in with to the museum in that suit. It looks so good.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, I'll send it to you afterwards.
I had the amazing opportunity to present for the first time the full in-color painted Mighty Nine collection to a couple of members of the Critical Role team. We've got an interview here, so we're going to jump to a little bit of that segment, and you guys can get your first look.
So we're kind of moving away from reveals today.
Take a look.
Oh God, no.
What's this? All right, this
Piece of shit line is what it is.
Jeez.
Dang, Buck.
Oh, sorry.
Buck, you don't like Kratos from God of War?
It's not Kratos.
I'm joking.
I know.
I'm
Oh,
sure.
man.
What is this, like Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cringing Dragons.
I'm sure some people out there. I know it's a popular game, but it's not for me personally.
It's based on a podcast, and the podcast is pretty popular. Popular
Oh.
enough that they made a cartoon.
Oh wow.
But yeah,
I grew up watching
yeah.
the CBS
The Netflix?
cartoon. I used to love it.
I think it's
haven't
on
saw the new
Amazon.
version.
Amazon?
Yeah. I have a friend who worked on it. Did backgrounds.
This is like when we're watching the Prime showcase and the anime starts popping up. We take a small little break and
But Buck's about to rally his,
Buck's
his
about to
anime
explode.
minions. Yeah.
Brendan says, I've resigned myself to the fact that my Jack Nicholson Joker Hot Toy might be the only representation of that version that I have. Yeah. I even picked up, did you pick up, Brendan, the mime version? I grabbed the mime version too. That one was done really well.
Hopefully one day he relents. Like, what is it, these character designs?
What scale is this? 1/6 or 1/10? I think 1/6.
Probably 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't get through the first season of the show.
I was saying I grew up with the old school CBS Dungeons and Dragons cartoon, and I actually loved it. But it's not like there were options at that time. But I haven't checked out this new version. But I haven't heard any like positive feedback about it yet.
Don't really take
It's smart.
my.
I think it's smart on.
I didn't give the show a chance. It's based on the podcast, so it's not necessarily like you're getting Dungeons and Dragons. It's like these is based on their own campaign that they were doing on a podcast.
So it's like fan fiction almost.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
got it. Oh, yeah.
I think it's smart for them to kind of do the smaller little line. A lot of fans of this, and capitalizing around the movie. Didn't they just do a movie too? Dungeons and Dragons movie?
Yeah, I believe so. They did actually.
They did.
So I think they're smart here, business wise.
This is also the first time we've seen them all, painted and in color together.
My two favorites.
But just look at these characters. Goddamn.
So,
God damn, I thought Rashid was here for a second.
God damn.
so I have a positive and a not so positive. The positive is I think I like the wide array of colors that they use in this line, and then the not so positive is they look very, very. I mean, there's PVC, and then there's kind of like, you know, those toys that they put in the Happy Meals when you go to McDonald's, and it's kind of, it's really rubbery looking,
Plastic
yeah, it kind of looks like that.
They look like
something you
vinyl
would get with a
figures.
meal.
They look like they're made out of vinyl.
Yeah.
That's kind of how the show is. You know, you have like a real Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and then you have the show. It's kind of a flimsy version.
They just look
Got it.
all look so fucking cringe. Like
The Happy
With a
Meal
lot of
rendition.
modern,
they look
There
like
with a
they're
lot
in
of modern
cosplay.
sensibilities.
Shout out to
Exactly.
Nice Guy. Nice Guy's just saying he just got an email. Don't forget, save $150 on the Grogu life size and print when
One
purchased
purchase
together.
together.
So that's not bad.
Yeah. That's the one with the pram, right?
No, I think that's the. I don't think the Pram one's prime. The Pram one is out yet. I think that's the OG
Okay.
life size. I like that one, the
Toys or
Pram. That's
Sideshow?
cool. That's gonna be Sideshow.
When I watch the video and I see
You guys know anybody that's picking that up?
I want to see what the price is. I might pick it up for the kids' room.
And today being Thursday and all the Critical Role stuff. So Amy,
I'm getting pretty bad actually. I feel like I'm splurging more for on little knickknacks for their room than I should be.
Like
Because it's a new project, and it's a way to bring them into the hobby. So when you're starting a new project, you have to
Man.
have the accessories.
My son's a year and a half. I walk into his room. It's flipping better than the collection area. I suspended like Lego Star Wars from the ceiling with fishing wire and stuff. Get a little carried away.
Love it. I did that with my son when he was little. I mean, we didn't have statues, but of course we had pop culture memorabilia. The only downside was he was in a Spider-Man, so like everything was Spider-Man. Not
You
to hate
failed.
on
You failed
Spider-Man,
somewhere,
but-
Piggy. You failed somewhere.
Yeah, I did.
No, I'm kidding. I'm
I did.
kidding.
I did. I just kept looking like, where did I go wrong?
What did you? You're a Batman guy?
I was a Superman dude.
Oh,
at the
Superman.
time.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was all Spider-Man and all Scooby-Doo until he hit that Dragon Ball Z phase.
Kids
And now
love
it's all about Dragon Ball.
Kids love Spider-Man. Even with Terry, Liam is a huge Spider-Man fan. So
Yeah,
for
we had
now.
We
You're
had
gonna
to
be
get
an anime
Spider-Man.
boy soon, Terry. Don't worry.
We had to
No,
get
no, no.
toothbrushes, everything.
Everything
Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
toothbrush, Spider-Man soap, the little thing that holds the soap.
until they realize what Spider-Man did to Gwen, that nice snap, then they usually snap out of it. Get it? Snap out of it.
Man.
But I'll be here all day.
And they become anime boys.
No. See, Terry comes out. That's my kid now. Spider-Man shit everywhere.
Don't worry, Terry. He'll grow up to be a good anime boy.
My parents are like, I was gonna buy him Martin a bike. I'm like, okay. A pop culture bike. What? Batman? No, Spider-Man. I'm like, no, you don't bring that in that house. If you do, keep it received. That's not going in the house.
No, man.
I went in my son's room one day when he became a teenager, and everything was in a Yashu. I was like, man, I'll knock all this SHIT over. It was just all in a Yashu.
Because he's a good child, man. He's following the righteous path.
Sorry, guys, we're rambling, but we're waiting to get to the good stuff. No disrespect if you're a fan of this.
I'm doubtful. I'm doubtful they're here. They definitely do exist.
Eastwood
The
Legacy.
Happy Meal Dungeons and Dragons.
A brand new premium
Here we go.
format in that collection.
Oh, hell
so
yeah.
take a look at this highlight right now.
What
He's
is
a
it?
preacher.
Oh no, it's the new Clint Eastwood
Oh,
Legacy
yeah.
collection. A new installment here. Who is it?
I think it's one we've already seen. It looks like it's the good, the bad, and the ugly again.
He just
Oh,
said it
he
was
said
new.
brand new.
But he said premium.
He said premium format, brand new.
Yeah.
Yep.
Preacher.
let's see.
Damn, it looks good, man. I love these. The way they do these.
Ooh. I can hear some Western music.
Do you feel lucky, punk?
I love it, even down to the crow's feet.
Show us
So
this already.
This one we've seen this already. Yeah.
I wish they used the 6-scale portraits for the quarter scales.
Looks really good.
And there
What
you
it-
have
it
it.
does.
And there he is.
You
That
saw
looks
the start of a
great.
prototype all the way to its completion here. We got to see that amazing clip of Bernie Esquivel painting that. And I love seeing the layers
Good job, Bernie.
that go into creating the lifelike look of these pieces, because you got to see there were red washes, there were blue washes, there were yellow washes to create all
I
of
mean,
those
nosy
complex
on over there.
tones and textures to the skin.
I've talked to him in detail about getting that skin tone, because we so often think that you just grab
I'd be
this
curious to see
single,
if they do what they did
flesh
with the
color or
penguin
something like that,
and give this
it
an
is
ES today.
So many layers to get the warmth of the
Love what they
blood
did
into
with the
cheek
base
and
here with
all
the
of that, and it's
signatures.
really seen
Mhm. That's
in
very
wood,
classy.
that wood
And
grain.
Speaking of layers, that
Very
amazing
classy.
cut and sew. You guys got to see this a little bit in the 6 scale, but again, these clothes
So
have
they
been
don't have it up
uniquely
yet.
tailored to a quarter scale
They're telling
version
me
of this figure.
access
This
will
stands
be
about
granted
24 inches
in
tall.
less than
You
a
can
minute.
see again that beautiful
I
fabric
thought this went
with
up for
two-tone
pre-order already.
serape with the sun bleach damage all the
Yeah,
way
I thought
through.
this
We've
was
got
already
the
out.
neckerchief, the dress shirt, the faux fur.
Yeah, they're
Not
dressed
to
like
say, what the hell
leather.
is this Eastwood
Style
social
going on there,
stream?
all the way down to the stitch
Or
belt
commercial
and
stream?
the pants. So many layers. This is a full-on costume. You have
Or
to dress
special.
an entire figure.
I like
and
this
they
Eastwood
did an
special
amazing
stream.
job.
If
And,
I
and,
got
you know,
this,
Amy and I
I'll
have
send it
talked
off to
before
the
about the
painter
premium
to
formats
give
and
me
their
that
bases
premium
and how they
paint
begin the
job.
story. On this base
dare
here,
you.
first up, what you're seeing is the replicated Clint Eastwood signature. Okay,
Yes.
that's spectacular.
And
to
that
have.
serves as his seal of authenticity. And,
Exactly,
you know,
his seal of approval. When he was
Yes.
here, that's him signing off saying, that's the way I want it to look.
because again, he worked so closely, as you got to see in that clip
Now he
earlier,
signed the
with
prototype.
making
Let's see
sure
if
that
he
these
could sign off
felt
on the
authentic
production.
to the character and to his representation.
So it's going for
Exactly.
$635.
There, and you're seeing that
Trying to
this
look
is
for
by
an
the grave
edition
of the
size.
unknown. And yes, the rock you'll be able to move, as we saw with the 6th. And just looking at it, you hear that music. You hear the ecstasy of gold. You can almost feel
I
Tuco
can't wait for,
running around
like,
trying to find it as he just stands there overlooking.
For Terry's son to tell him I like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, oh my God.
That actually bleach the outer layer of the ceramic, which is why
Don't
you see
officially know
two
my
colors
pain
there.
then.
That is because Clint told
Gohan,
us while he was here,
Liam.
they only ever had one of that, and he wore that.
Don't
for the
wish that
3
on my
films.
mind.
By the time it got to the 3rd movie,
Does not
that
have.
thing had a
Yeah, they
lot
still don't
of
have the
sun damage,
edition
They don't have it?
size.
and they
Just
replicated
nope,
it.
just
And it's such
just
a
the
challenge
price
as
of
well, because, you know, all the different passes
$635
of the
and
film,
limit
you know,
of
the
2
colors
per
can
person.
change, the details can change.
Very
but,
healthy
you know,
price
you
point, I
have it
think.
here from Clint himself with all
Just
of
wait
those
till he
incredible
discovers One
details.
Piece, John.
And I love that the base does have that
Oh.
Clint Eastwood kind of. It's a very
The
you know,
rabbit hole, man.
very regal kind of display piece.
Exactly.
You do still have the storytelling on top, and you'll find that our Dirty Harry premium format also matches that with a scene from the film, some environmental storytelling. But again, you've got that incredible
You guys know we collect
sleek
physical
display with
media,
the gold
and if you
embossed
could see my
replication
pain
of
when
Clint
I had
Eastwood's
to hear,
signature.
"Hey, can we get Naruto?"
He
I was
is
like, "Come on, man, you
spectacular.
got to get out the
I love
house."
it. You're talking about the elegance into
Like going to
into that
boarding
desert
school or
motif.
something.
Even
How
the
they?
stand
How do you want them to get out the
He's
house?
absolutely spectacular. Well, this is a
They gotta put the arms
man.
behind buck nose. You gotta put the
Gotta
arms
do the
behind.
Naruto run.
two-dimensional pieces, and we have some art prints we want to show now coming right up.
Oh, great! I love art prints.
Oh, this one's nice.
The Marvel Villains
I like this.
Fine Art Lithograph, a massive art print featuring the foes of our favorite heroes. This detailed
This would
lineup
be cool
features
to
over
center
30
in a
iconic
wall,
villains
on a
who have
wall,
stood against
and then
the
have
likes of
all
the
the
Avengers,
issues around it.
X-Men, Spider-Man,
The
and
comic
more.
book issues,
From
the
the
covers.
expansive
Yeah,
green
yeah.
wings of Vulture
There,
and
that's a
Galactus,
MODOK right
to the
there.
towering
I wish they
faces
did
of
a.
MODOK and Galactus.
You know what?
Evil
They could have
villains
done.
in
I don't know
every
licensing if it could have been an
size
issue,
and
but
sinister
they should have given us
history
the
you
comic
see. Each rendered
swap out
in
too.
Ross's
You got movie,
signature
comic, and then the
photorealistic
faceplate.
style. Each
But
Marvel
at
Villains
that time, it
Fine Art
wouldn't make
Lithograph
sense
is hand-signed
with the
by
colors they
Alex
used either
Ross
with the
and
body.
includes
So
a certificate of
ignore what I just
authenticity
said.
as part of the
And maybe
limited
Disney
edition
said in order to do this character,
35
you have to do it from
measuring over
the
50
movie
inches
version.
wide and
I think
18
there's a
inches
comic
high.
book
This unframed
version
lithograph
mod-off being
makes a
made
commanding
by
centerpiece in any
Custom
Marvel
Group
fan's
possibly.
collection.
Is that
Or
empty
Sculptor
space
just
on
did
your
one.
wall a real thorn in your
Ooh,
side?
here's the Ivy
Then
print
this
to
is
match the
piece for
statue.
you. The Poison Ivy
Looks
fine
good.
art print
Is this print being re-released? Because I mean, they put it out a while ago.
The canvas and framed is sold. The unframed still available.
What's going on, Jarhead?
Coiled branches frame Pamela Isley's twisted body, showing
I love
how
Alex
This
Ross
print,
work.
the plant she
this
protects
print came out
is one and
years
the
ago,
same.
though, man.
Light erupts
I think
from
that
far in
villain's
the
print
distance,
goes a long way to show you how
shadows
much
falling
green
upon the
and
clawed
purple is used in
hand
villains
that
in Marvel.
extends towards Ivy's
If you look at it.
See,
admirer.
I think they took
Every
tons of
detail
green.
from her dark
this Ivy.
eyes to her
Her
flowing
suit
scarlet
reminds me a
hair
little
is
bit
an
of the
invitation and a warning.
Prime 1
Only the
version.
strongest
The way
can
they did the
survive
leaf
her
work,
intoxicating touch.
or almost looks like cabbage leaf. It's thick, or grape leaf. You get that vibe from the Prime 1 one as well.
But even like the art print that it's based on is pretty old, right? You know, it's a couple
Yeah.
years old.
So just the print alone is $95.
Yeah.
That's for the Ivy one?
Yep.
Since then, it has grown into a refuge for the Marvel
I think it's a good
Universe's
print.
most powerful heroes who stand united.
This
by
one
their
wasn't really a
differences.
fan favorite.
The best and brightest of Charles
Nope.
Xavier's students. have
The one they
grown
showed
into
yesterday that Jarhead
X-Men
picked up was
Blue
cool.
and the X-Men Gold teams, posed here in a vibrant portrait featuring their classic costumes. Each Charles Xavier and the X-Men fine art print feature an authorized, automated artist signature and an embossed Sideshow seal of authenticity as part of the limited edition of 300 pieces. This X-Men
Jarhead, if
artwork
you're
is
free, you want to hop
available
on, man. Anyone in the chat,
unframed
you guys are more than
clay
welcome.
or in a custom framed presentation.
Sideshow and Vanderstelt
Who's
Studios
this?
present
I like
Smaug,
this
the
print a
Fire
lot.
Drake, a dire menace fine art print by Jerry Vanderstelt.
From where?
Available
Lord of the
in
Rings?
two
From Weta.
sizes. Today
Yeah,
we're showcasing
Hobbit,
the
the
Epic
Hobbit.
edition at 24 by 32 inches. with
This
our
is for the
full
Hobbit?
silver
That's a
print.
beautiful
Yeah.
frame.
This fantasy
Wow.
art print features
Yep.
Smaug, the Fire Drake,
Smaug.
as seen in the Hobbit films, and inspired
Wow,
by Weta
yeah, that's
Workshop's
nice.
beautiful sculpture. Moments
It's
before he
pretty
takes
good.
to flight from the gates of Erebor.
And they
That's
did
revenge upon the
Masterworks or
men of
Master
Lake
Collection
This, the
like
Lord
a
of the Rings
piece
artwork was
with this,
produced in a
and it
limited
looks
edition of
amazing.
There's so
2,000
much good
pieces.
stuff, man.
Features hand numbering and
2,000
signature
they
by
did.
Jerry Vanderstelt, and comes with a signed
It's
certificate
pricey,
of
though.
authenticity.
Is it?
But it's huge. It's very pricey.
Now those
At least
prints
compared
are
to other
amazing.
like
I'm a
art
little
prints.
jealous I didn't get a
Oh
chance
my
to
God.
see
If
those
you
in
give
person,
me
but
a
that
Red
Alice
Sonja
Ross
statue,
piece,
Sideshow.
That is massive. It was
So
created
John,
as a
to
companion
get the one in the
a
frame
mural
that
he
you
did
like,
for,
it was
Marvel Studios with all the
$6.95.
heroes.
For
And
the
there
one-
are
that
dozens
one we
and
just
dozens
saw?
of characters. I mean, when
Yeah,
you get down to the
$695.
nihilists, like you know,
That's
you're,
Yeah, it's
you're deep
expensive.
in the Marvel roster of villains. Amazing piece. That is just one of the many,
Yes,
sizes
Jarhead.
and scales of art prints that we offer here. And now we've
I've
got a
seen
brand
people
new
at like
reveal. This
art
is the
like
Red
art
Sonja
gallery
Long
auctions.
Live the Queen
They'll buy
fine
something
art
that's
by
sky
artist
high
Ian
and cut the
McDonald,
picture
big
out
favorite of,
and walk out with the frame. Like they'll
tons
be
of
in the
fandoms,
parking
and
lot
we've been
gutting
seeing
the
him cover
picture
a
out
lot
and
of iconic
flinging it
characters, a
because
lot of
they wanted the
fantasy
frame.
artwork.
The frame,
And now
yeah.
we've got
Yeah, Jarhead,
Wow.
we're gonna try to do it tomorrow
this
as
will
well.
be limited to an edition size of only 300 pieces, and
Insane.
it's been created, to kind of celebrate Red Sonja's 50th anniversary.
50 years of Red Sonja.
And she looks amazing.
Red
for
Sonja on
50.
throne, maybe?
There's a lot of
Ooh,
celebrating,
50 years,
on
maybe
that.
we'll get
In
a
fact,
statue.
There is
Come
a
on.
panel tomorrow.
Yes,
I've been waiting for a
yes,
new
if you
one
are
from
at
Sideshow
San Diego
for a while.
Comic-Con, you can go to the Dynamite
Oh,
Red Sonja
please make
anniversary
it be real
panel
hard
at
bottom.
11:30 a.m. Pacific time. So that will be taking place on Friday in San Diego. But
You want
can
that
also
portrait,
celebrate
Buck,
here
huh?
with us and this
Yeah.
incredible piece. You're seeing the framed edition. The
Maybe,
framed
Jesse.
edition will, when it comes to you, will have a
I wouldn't like her on throne, but
grade acrylic.
No. I want her
Image
sitting
we
just
wanted
like
to use
that.
the full
Serpents and
look.
all.
Will also be
I
offered
hate
unframed
throne
with the
pieces, man.
embossed
But
Sideshow seal
like,
of authenticity
it
and
might
that
work.
authorized automated
What's
artist
going on,
signature.
Eddie?
But this is such
So
an
they're
amazing
doing
piece.
300
I love
of
the way that
these,
Ian plays with
and you got to
a lot
join
of
the
the gesture
RSVP
strokes,
list.
kind of in the gore. You get the
I don't
idea
really like
that
the
they're
art print.
too specific, and then he,
I like
really
the
heightens
easels
and
they
sharpens
use.
the drawing
Yeah.
to focus on
Yeah, and
her.
goes into
Nice
the light. We're
skull.
starting
Some nice
from
skull that
red,
she's
almost back
having.
to a cool blue up at the
I think it's
top.
by
with
looks
that
like
light
Ian
coming from
McDonald,
the
maybe.
back of
It
the
Her on,
is.
her on
Has to
throne
be a
like
very,
this would
very
would look good
long
with the Lady
hall.
Death
Yeah, and
on throne,
judging
no?
by the
The
title
PCS
and the
did?
action going on here, I think that she has just dethroned and
Yeah,
undecapitated
I mean, I
all
think
the
it works, but
previous
I'm
villains
with
and
Buck.
now
Like, I'm not the
rules
biggest
for
throne
Kano.
person
the hints of
myself.
the flame flicker. Again, all of the different use of color.
I don't
and
like
light
the
in this
I
really
think
shines
the
through.
face
Yes, such an
on
amazing
this
piece,
Red
and this is a
Sonja is
brand new
pretty,
reveal,
but
so
it doesn't
you
give
will
me
be
Red
able to
Sonja.
RSVP to be notified
So
of
it's
this
pretty
one
pretty
when
ugly?
it goes up for pre-order at
I think it's the artist, to be honest with
The
you.
artist, his style,
Yeah.
like it's limited when it comes to female portraits. It's like the
Yeah.
same woman, different wig.
Bingo.
But this is such a great piece to add.
Like her face could go on the X-Men print. And there's no
Yeah.
disrespect to Ian McDonald, it's just, you know, it's his art style.
Yeah.
Like this was his crush, and he's painting her and everything.
because as
Yeah.
Amy said, there was only 300 of this piece, so it's going to go very quickly.
Yes. Now, we've got even more stuff to show you, so we're going to hop over
let's
to
get
a
to it.
quick, amazing highlight of the Mandalorian collection from Hot Toys, and then we're going to show you some more stuff.
Let's see.
Haven't we seen enough Star Wars?
Of course not. This is the original one. Yeah. The one that they massacred collectors over. Yeah. It got to a point they can't even give these away for free. I have it. By the way, so beautiful
It's
set.
gonna be like,
The problem is they released it, and then within the same, like people didn't even receive theirs yet, and they already re-released
Hey
it.
everybody, welcome back. Well, I wanted
an
to
upgrade
say a little bit longer in the
with the
realm
Beskar
of
suit.
high fantasy. We've got a couple of characters
Ugh.
from Vox Machina
Oh,
here.
guys,
You
come
might
on.
recognize them as the
Today's a little
Queen
get this
lackluster.
shit off the screen, guys.
We want
Please.
Got 51
to
people in here, though.
celebrate
Appreciate
the
you guys
big
watching
birthday
it
here at
on the
Sideshow
channel
Con
with
by
us.
giving away both of the twins.
Most
So you
definitely.
at least you get a little comedy here.
You really
You can't separate
these
them.
two.
I disagree with her
You can't.
statement. I don't think the
You're
show
gonna
is high
enter
fantasy.
using hashtag twins space
I don't think it
agree,
fits the genre,
and one lucky
personally.
winner is going to
What?
get to
You
take
serious?
both
You
of
mean
them
like
home. These are
High fantasy
this
doesn't
show
have
at?
doesn't have people with fades
level 20
and like
or higher
shaved
very
heads?
adventuring,
Hey, she has to hit her
amazing
marketing
legendary
talking
items
points.
on them as well. Just a really, really great set. And like you said, you can see, we've got the
Guys, like, what should I say? What should I say?
They've got those nice hexagonal
He's trying to remember
Yeah,
his
guys,
talking
like, what
points.
the fuck?
Or,
He's
It
repeating
look-
his talking points
That's
over
not-
and over again. There's somebody checking a box like she said, high
It's just
fantasy
a
check.
Very unique, and as you said,
See, she just looked at
Yeah,
me.
yeah, so that side look.
She just looked. She's like, I hit my point.
Triple daggers, dagger, dagger, dagger. So you're going to enter.
This looks like Californian cosplay people. I don't know, man. It just
That's
it's
what it
something
is.
about the aesthetic of this like show that just puts me off.
California
Dude, you nailed it.
cosplay.
That's
I love
exactly what it
it.
is.
I love it.
That's exactly what it
amazing
is.
showcase reveals, including that Mighty Nine collection.
We gotta clip that too, John.
Oh, so it looks like that's the only reveals we're seeing today.
Are you serious?
Watch the show.
Wait,
and
let's
you'll
see.
get
Serious?
even more.
You can bring home
Hold on.
collectibles to your shelf.
yes, we are moving into the deals as Amy
Yeah,
said.
that was
We're
it
gonna
for
do that
reveals
in a couple
today.
of different
Oh,
ways.
God.
First,
Darn.
it's going to be limited
What was
time
revealed?
deals.
Well, at
Okay,
least-
in that, we're gonna
I
be
think
able
the,
to give you some
Clint
incredible
Eastwood.
savings,
Eastwood.
but
Clint
there's
Eastwood?
only a few of them.
But no, that
so
wasn't
a
new.
limited
We'd seen it
quantity that
before.
We've seen it
will
before,
be
yeah.
claimed. So once those are
So there was
gone,
no
those
reveal.
deals are gone.
How many
The
days
items
of
are
this
still
is
in
there?
stock, but if you miss out
Or
on
is it
that
till
off
Sunday?
sale, then,
Or it ends
you
fr-
have to
It ends tomorrow.
Tomorrow, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Thank goodness.
And
'cause
the next
Are you
up
sure
is
it
gonna
ends
be
tomorrow?
I don't think I could stream on the
This
weekend.
is where Amy and I have an opportunity.
It was
to
they,
give
When
it
did it
previously
start?
was a week, but they shortened it
back.
this week.
to get
So
They
it's
listen.
only 4
Everybody,
days.
nobody wanted 7 days.
Yeah.
Remember?
item.
Yeah.
Now there's usually only
Wow.
one of these.
So only
sometimes
one
After
Marvel
this?
piece.
After
And so
this,
you
no
wanna
one's
be
gonna
very,
want 3
very
days.
No, but
fast. Now
they're
is the
they're
time
holding back.
to get
They're holding back
logged in
because
to your
they said there was going to be
account
Star
already.
Wars revealed, and we haven't seen Star Wars yet, so they're holding back.
The Spider-Punk Hot Toys 6-scale figure we gave
Maybe
away.
she's gonna
or,
reveal
you know,
something
not
else
gave
No,
away,
maybe
but
tomorrow.
gave
They'll probably
Amazon
go out with a
own
bang.
maquette on Tuesday.
Like,
It looks
Yeah,
like it,
I'm-
Brandon.
I won't
We
do
got that
that.
Thanos
And then, like
sneak
you
peek.
said, we've got that mix and match segment.
Iron
Don't
Studio.
give me
Who sneak peeked
Yes,
to
we are returning
Thanos?
with mix and match, and this is an opportunity to create
Iron
and
Studios?
expand
Is
your
what you're talking
collections
about?
and
Is that the one you're
increase
talking
the
about? Oh, okay.
savings
Yes.
on those. And we're going to tell you more about that when we get to that segment.
Yes, now I think we have a winner for the twins. So
Well,
congratulations.
PCS did a
to
nice
Meow
job with that,
Whisker.
like, Maximum
Meow Whisker
Carnage
in the
piece.
YouTube chats, you are taking home
Yeah.
both
Congrats-
twins
congrats,
from
Meow
Vox
Whisker,
Machina.
for winning
They
these
will
two,
be headed to your collection right away, and you know what? That is about one
So that
quarter of the Vox Machina
Carnage
collection, so
piece,
while you're there, you
it
might
did
wanna pick
something
up
to
the
me
others.
visually.
We've
Like
got
I was
all
just
of the
looking
Vox
at it, and I was
Machina
like,
collection on
something's
pre-order,
like
as well
happening
as
with
a
my
few other
vision
characters
as I'm
in
looking
stock.
at it, and you keep seeing it from all the different angles.
What? You
I
ate
was
some of
like-
those mushrooms from yesterday's
That's what
show.
I was about to say. I was like, I know I'm not high because I haven't eaten
Now,
yet.
before
So
we jump
Yeah.
into
Bro,
what's going
that-
on?
that-
I had to walk away and
That
come back.
piece is
You guys are here at Sideshow
crazy.
Con
Yeah,
Live.
but
Crazy.
I don't want to
It's
even
a
know
lot
how much it'll
happening.
cost, though. It'll be
I
a
give
price.
and a pat on the back on that one. That's different,
Yeah.
man.
The rest of today
Honestly,
and
yeah.
tomorrow. So there is a 9 a.m.
Like I said, we're gonna talk more about it tomorrow. I'm excited. I want to see more.
I'm sorry, the Sideshow social network app.
He stole the show, in my opinion.
Yeah, for me, that's the highlight of this whole series of events.
Yeah, Jesse. They did the quarter scale Thanos. I really hope we mentioned in the beginning of the show. I really hope they do one without the gems because that Thanos is
That is your wrap-up show.
beautiful.
To make sure that you didn't miss miss any of the news for the day.
Have they
Everything that's
officially
going on all
revealed
this
the
week, Sideshow
Gotham by
Show
Gaslight?
Con.
Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well, I think that people are about ready. Hopefully,
So
they're
I
logged
actually
in.
People were about
seeing-
ready like half an hour ago. Like, I don't know what happened.
Coming your way. So we are going to we're gonna. I think
when
we
they
got a quick
showed
video
the
break, and then
RoboCops,
we are
yes.
gonna
I
come
mean,
back.
What did she say? I
last
think she
night,
said a quick
Do
reveal
a
break.
quick video.
Okay, saw it.
Video break.
1,500, little high. Wish it was lower, to be frank. Yes.
I thought 1,000 would have been perfect.
Yeah. 800.
Yeah.
Oh, guy got caught there for a second.
Skeleton.
Clip it. Clip it. Guys, oh shit. Skeletor. The best person that does a Skeletor impression is Dean.
I gotta see it.
Yeah, he's good. There he is.
Hey, everybody, time to jump into our warehouse finds.
Okay.
An empty
Maybe they'll make it up here.
will mean a warehouse find where there's only one, perhaps two of these items. So they are long sold out. Now's the time. Be logged in and be ready.
Jarhead.
Let's take a look at the
2,000.
first one we
You willing
have
to
up
bet my stake
from
on that?
Hot Toys. It is the
God damn,
Coruscant Guard 6-scale figure.
Keep that thing in the
Let's take a look at
warehouse,
that.
man.
Now, right now, you're seeing a video
Coruscant
highlight
Guard.
of these guys. They are an incredible one.
I'll
from
be shocked if
Clone
this sells
Wars,
out live.
long sold out
This looks
and
based
long
on
loved.
an animated series or
The paint
something.
scheme on this is that classic.
And this is the
clone
Croissant Guard.
armor. However, it's very unique and specific.
Keesus,
with
yo,
all
buddy,
of
what's
that
going on, man?
Red, right there on.
What's
their
up,
belt,
Keesus?
as well as
Oh, this is the
on
one that goes with Darth
shoulders
Maul,
and
the trooper
there
that-
on the mask. But
Was
what
this in
really
Rebels,
makes this
or-
one stand
Yeah,
out for
who
me
knows?
is all of that
Clone Wars?
incredible weathering. Take a look at
Bum,
the
bum, ba-da-dum,
scratches
bum,
there
bum, ba-da-dum.
on the armor.
I'm only on
right
season
down
1
on the
of Clone
lower
Wars.
legs, that the red has been
I haven't started
scraped
Clone
away
Wars.
down to the white, and then of course all of the marks.
That's
Ooh,
not how
you-
you spell
glass,
aluminium.
that are hitting that white. They're going to have the
What?
classic blaster, and then
Don't worry.
that
Jesse,
weapon right there.
I think
which
it's an
does
American
have
thing.
Attachable electric kind of
Maybe.
effects there.
It is how you
on
spell it
the
here.
End. Now to get this one here, you're going to go
For
to
real?
side.show.
Yes, Brendan, Croissant Guard.
Find
Yes.
Guard.
That's what I used to
That's
call
how
it
you get
back in the day. It
one
was
six
Croissant
scale
Guard.
Coruscant Guard by
It's not no Coruscant, it's Croissant.
long
Thank you.
sold out warehouse
Croissant
find. As we loop through the
I just want to
detail
hear
here, and you
Guy
see,
for the next
ways
minute and
we
50
show that
seconds on how much
there you
bull
go.
crap he's going to
You're
come up
seeing
with
it with
to last that minute and 50
Darth Maul
seconds.
6-scale figure. That is the packaging that comes with that.
You know how the people at the
Yes,
United Nations
also
have the
available
earpiece
currently
in
inside
and the
Sideshow.
people
Yeah,
are
exactly.
typing the words to you got it.
For this particular
Somebody's an asshole for making them do it for 3 minutes, though. That is like a ass move, man.
Oh, these products need to move, man. They
Okay,
need
let's
to
place a
go.
bet. Are we going to see the sold out screen?
Not for these guys.
I hope we do, because if not, I think they're gonna go back to it tomorrow. Be like, guess what else we found?
Although the price is good, $220. The price is good, but
They were the type.
we got a minute left. Let's see.
Individualize, and we see that in a lot of them.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, if you want to see new reveals, you better buy this.
You better buy these.
And a
Somebody
very
buy it.
small run of this figure, and
You know how you tell your
seconds.
child, like, you're not getting anything else to eat until you finish your vegetables? They're like, you're not getting any other reveals until you buy this.
It's like the only way to end this is to buy it.
PayPal. And
Somebody
to get
buy
You're
it.
going to go side.show/find guard to add it to your collection and have him guard over perhaps the rest of your collection.
And like, talk about the shades
I'm
of
realizing
red.
that Hot Toys is
I
diving
don't
really
think I-
deep into the Clone Wars collection. From Attack of the Clones.
Brendan has it. He
as
says
well
it's,
as Clone
it's a good
Wars,
piece.
the animated show. So we're really getting to expand. You've seen a few of those drop.
I hope Brendan
in
buys a
our
few
first
more and
look
makes an
videos.
army so they
the
can get this
Clone
off our
Wars,
screen.
and the clones continue to advance. And so this is definitely one you're going to want to add to
That's
your
cap.
army build.
I'm fairly certain I
seconds.
won the first one, Jarhead.
Side.show/find guard for the Coruscant Guard.
This is going to be the new Iron Man. With your purchase, you get one for free. No.
Spectacular articulation as well, and this is going to have all of that articulation, that armor over top of that.
All right, time's
cloth
up.
Suit there. When you see these,
They'll give you a free hot toy if you log onto the website.
Mixed media, but you do have this.
When it's time for his quarterly review, he's gonna be like, "Did you see how I kept talking about it even after those 3 minutes were
And then
up?"
they go on to weather, and then they're.
I appreciate him, though. He's trying, man. He's
For
doing.
something that has so many
He's
armor
doing
He's
his
pieces,
thing.
one
sweating.
thing
Look,
that
he's
stands
sweating
out
like, damn it.
Damn,
three
man.
more.
Hot
Just buy
Toys and
3 more.
Never seen someone cap so hard in my life.
Articulation they're able to do. Hot Toys always pushes the envelope.
This is what they're
and
going to
we
have to do
keep
next year to
watching
get rid
as
of those
Hot Toys
Modocs.
continues to expand. We continue to
Those
see
Modocs are just gonna
how
come
they
as a bonus
For
with
the
everybody's
Modoc,
purchases.
things
no
Yeah.
one's
they
even
come
gonna
up with.
talk. They're just gonna show you
Yesterday
the face
saw
for
on a
3
warehouse
minutes on the
farm
screen.
a
If you wanted to
They
go,
had
you
Look,
gotta
that
pay.
in order to actually
somebody's gonna get their IV in
walk
the mail. It's
inside.
gonna come with
They're
a
doing
Modoc,
vehicles,
like
they're doing beasts.
as a gift of
Saw,
appreciation.
just teased the other day the Dewback, a 6-scale Dewback. And coming up in our mix and match, we're going to have the Blurg. So you're going to have a lot.
See,
of
that's one
different
I
ones
want.
available.
I'll be honest.
But right now we've got another.
I've always liked that Blurg.
with Miss Amy Chase. So let's take a look.
Oh boy.
All right, guys.
There you
we
go.
heard you on Tuesday.
Who
we had
mentioned
an
it? Someone
amazing
mentioned it
limited
again.
deal.
I
It was maybe
showcased
just
it.
a
I
little
forgot.
bit too limited. A lot of
Was it-
bounty hunters wanted to put out the call on this guy, but we had some tech
The nice
error,
guy.
So we wanted to make sure that we brought back this deal for you. We've got a 2-item
That's a really good
collection here.
deal,
This is the
honestly.
Grogu,
I
the
think this will
child
sell out.
life-size statue by Sideshow. And then we've
This
got
I don't think it has
an
any yet.
art
This
print by
this
artist
Grogu's
Olivia
gonna
for
keep
our
getting
Enos.
remade
Now, this piece will
until
be an unframed
until
art
like
that
they
you'll add
run
to your
into the
collection.
ground.
And I have one right here to show you. This incredible.
Wait a second. It's
detailed
$375 for
print.
both?
Each one comes
Yeah.
hand-signed by Olivia, so you
Damn,
can
that's
see
a
in the
good
bottom
deal.
there that little
Yeah, it's a
silver
really good deal.
signature. It also comes with a certificate
But
of
it's because I'm sure
authenticity,
they mass
and this
produced the
piece is
shit out of
amazing.
that
It uses
Grogu.
art
Like,
Well, they gotta
file
sell the crap
quality
out of this
ink
Grogu now
on
before the
high
next
quality
life-size
paper
one
to
comes
really
with the
make sure that
pram.
this piece will last
Yeah.
long in your collection, even if the deal is
But
much
I
more
think this
limited
is
than
pretty
that.
popular
So let's start
because
talking about this. You can,
they showed it on
you can find the deal at
Tested.
side.show
Even Adam Savage was
/limited
showing how to
Yeah.
like
and use
you
the
know
code
modify it
Grogu
and
Art
stuff.
to take,
Well, the problem with Sideshow is they had the Hot Toys one come out as well, which kind of had some articulation. So kind of killed this one.
Not necessarily. It depends on what you want.
Is Sideshow's life-size figure of the child that
I
broke
think
the
$375.
internet,
That's a
and then
crazy
has
price.
continued to, you know, capture the hearts and imaginations of many. This
Well, when
stands
this
about
released, it was 350.
16.5
I
inches
almost
tall,
bought it too,
and
man.
has
I
a
was
lot of
almost
detail
sucked
to
up
it.
in
Created in
the
partnership
Baby
with
Yoda
RC
hype.
Effects,
What's going on, Cab?
who created
Hope
the
you're doing well,
original
man.
prop,
Thanks for stopping by.
for the series, so you can really get all of that authentic detail. We've got the wide,
Yeah,
glistening
it's a good
eyes
print.
that have some really nice reflectivity to them. You've got the hand punch
And it's
hair on
like
the top of
crazy.
the head,
You get
creating
the
that
is the
adorable
print?
little buzz.
Does it
You've
come
got this
framed or
fully
you just
tailored
get like
costume with your khaki coat,
No, not for this price, I don't think.
if it come on, if it comes framed, that's
If it
a
comes
steal.
framed for that price,
That's a
jeez,
steal.
that would be wild.
posing around the neck to really get that proper look, so you can see Grogu's cute little face. And then, of course,
Yeah,
what would
just for
Grogu do?
the
This would be a
art
kid's
print.
room
The
piece.
Razor Crest,
Yeah.
stolen, pilfered, and pocketed right into his hand. That is a magnetized fit there, so you've got that in your collection. And then you've got this amazing companion piece in the art print
Oh boy,
created by
we've hit the
Olivia,
minute mark.
limited to an edition
50
size of
people
only
watching.
1,000 pieces ever
Hope you
produced.
guys are all having a
And I
good
love that
day,
he
whether you're at
really
work,
takes
whether you're at
these
home.
Powerful femme fatale characters, and here we have a different sort of powerful character, but it's a very unassuming, very adorable.
Today, unfortunately,
Grogu.
reveal-wise,
And
we
this is
were a
the moment,
little
of course, from the first meeting of Grogu
on the light
laying down
side.
the blanket with the little clawed finger. That is $150 off. Thank you to my producer.
Is this thing
for
dead
getting
in the
that
show
number. There's
yet?
so many numbers flying
Wow.
around, but
This is Disney's new Mickey Mouse. Of course not.
you have to add these both to your
You
cart.
see how Buck
But
referred
then
to
with
us
the code
as
Grogu
Jesus.
Art, you will take $150 off. That covers the
I didn't watch the
unfinished
last
art.
season, but no,
They
of
have
course
covered
not.
a little off the top of the Grogu figure as well. An amazing deal. You can get them both
Wow.
for
What a savage.
$385 USD. And this is such a wonderful companion piece. As we got to see with some of those
It's
art
so
prints
cute.
earlier, they make a great
It's too
representation
late,
to
Buck.
have behind your
I
figure.
don't know.
They
It's
also
too late.
embrace
You know how like
design
kids
on your
look
walls
up
so
at you and like
you've
they
got,
just look
uh,
annoying
your
and you just stand there like that's what it
when you
it
do
is.
that limited deal will be running through the end of today, I believe, to make up for the tech errors
One
we had
of
on Tuesday.
3.
So hopefully you are able to claim that
Oh,
bounty.
man.
Thank you guys so much
Well,
for
fuck
watching and
PCS if
returning.
that's true.
So we hope that you are able, if you missed that the first time, you are able to get that.
If that's
but
true.
Speaking of companions,
One of
again,
3.
we've talked about it on this show.
Would
We've
you
got
even
that
buy it as a
amazing
bust?
mix
That
and match
would be
segment
weird.
coming up. So again, if you had a chance or you missed out on your
Grogu's the
chance
homie.
to check that out, we're going to show you some amazing pairings that you can create over with
Here we
that
go, the
figure.
mix and match.
3. That sucks.
Well, thank you, Amy. I am in my happy place, and that is surrounded by 6-scale figures. This is the mix and match.
Someone's
section
jerking him
of
off
the
under
show.
the table.
If you're new to this and new to mix and match, this is a spectacular
We getting canceled for
opportunity.
sure today, John.
First thing you're
It's
gonna
okay.
wanna do
Snow
is
Speeder Luke.
side.show/limited.
That's a good piece there.
Piece of shit
This is
Hulk.
going to pull up
Is there any
all
you'd
of the
get
different
it?
figure
Yes, that Hulk's
options that you
crap.
have.
I would pick up.
biggest we've
I'd
ever
honest.
done
I'd pick
with
up
our
that
mix and
Kilmer
match.
Batman
When I
and
say
Robin.
biggest, I mean more figures and
Just
more
because
options
they are
than ever
cool,
before.
and you'll probably
Here's
never see them
why.
ever
For the
again
first time ever,
in
you're gonna
6
be
scale.
able to take things from Hot Toys,
Although they're
from Axmas,
from where?
3-0,
From
Sideshow, combine them
that
into the
Batman and
bundle
Robin.
that you
Although
want
the
to have.
suit
You take
is
2
horrendous
of
to
those
pose.
figures, it takes
That's a
$120
museum
off the
figure.
top,
Like
and
you
it's
take that out of the
US
box and just.
shipping.
I wouldn't
If you
even bend the
have
arms like
reward
that, to be
points,
honest.
you can use them toward this deal as well. And we're also going to let you go all the way
Lando,
up to 6
there
different
behind
figures.
Snowspeeder
You
Luke,
add 6
a
of these,
shocker
you're
that
saving
didn't sell out day one.
$400.
Shocker.
Yes, you're getting that free US shipping,
But
and yes, you're going to
it
be
is
able
what
to
it is.
use those points.
I think I
So
get
let's talk a
IG
little bit
18.
more about how you can pull
IG's
that
a great
off,
figure. I
how
have that
you
one.
can get
Yep.
the best savings and the best
And
options. Perhaps you're into Court of the Dead. There are 2
There's Superman and
brand
Batman. I guess the
new
2-pack
to
maybe.
that collection
No,
now
not
in the
not for
mix
me.
and match, and these are gruesome
Likewise.
and beautiful. The fact that I'm able to say those
I think
two
the black
words
Superman's just
together
overdone.
is pretty unique.
Oh, is that
They
like the
are
Court of the Dead?
fully articulated,
Yeah.
beautiful amounts of
Yeah.
cloth.
Oh,
I
I
think
didn't know
these are
they
done
did
by
and just
3-0,
really
not
have a lot
Hot
Oh, wow.
Toys.
on.
Oh.
Another
But it has to be a
duo,
partnership, 'cause
Batman
that's-
and
Yeah.
Robin. And look at the iridescence of those suits there. Next to them, you have the Nightmare Batman.
See, those suits are no good.
2-pack.
Yeesh.
They look great, though, like,
Snyder's
they're
Justice
nice.
League. Now, this was an incredible scene in the movie, and you get to recreate that with huge amounts of accessories, great detail in the costumes, all of that available for you. Next, there another DC absolute
Cavill,
Wonder
like this is
Woman,
a
and
miss.
this is the deluxe.
This is like
gold
QVC.
armor edition, and those wings come in 2. either
Yeah,
the
you're right,
folded or the
D-Rock. That Hulk
fully
was
expanded.
atrocious.
Now, in the world of
Yeah.
Star Wars, over here on
I don't really
my
like Wonder
left,
Woman with the
you
gold
can
suit and the wings
work
either.
into
It's
the
kinda-
anniversary
The
of
Brutus Harris
Empire
even worse.
Strikes Back with Lando and the
Classic.
Hoth Luke. Absolutely spectacular. We can do the animated with Anakin, or perhaps
It's just never happened back in the day
Rex
where you
and
had this many
Ahsoka.
figures
Again, you
available,
can add
because they
3
used to hit
those
pre-order and
figures,
boom, gone.
spectacular trio together,
This is just like
and
clearing
we're
out
going to
old stock.
save all of that and be able to do the free US
Ooh,
shipping.
that
Now,
black,
when I talk
is that a,
about
what's that
army
called?
building,
That Death
that was
Trooper?
something I
Is it
mentioned at the top.
Dark Trooper? I
And
think
that is
Dark
because
Trooper.
This is another
Yeah.
thing that you're going to be able
Yeah.
to do.
Do you think it's their
with this
prices have
mix
gone
and
up so
match
much that they're
segment.
not selling as
You
many?
want to recreate
No, so I think this is the
Hot Toys.
last.
and one
I
of
think
the
this is the
scenes
last
I think
of
is
them clearing out their
spectacular is
warehouse
Moff
now,
Gideon
because
and
all the
the
new releases,
Dark
the majority of
Troopers that
them,
we see over
they're
here.
hitting wait list
You
like
can add
fairly quickly.
2 of them and the
This
Moff
is the
Gideon.
generation
Or you
that
already
sat,
have Moff Gideon. That's
overproduced,
fine. You
and
can
just
add
sat in the
3
warehouse. So
of the same
this is
figures.
their
If
last.
you wanna
Like
add
that Mando's
3
from season 1 still,
of this
man.
guy right here to your collection
So
and really
these
expand
were the
your
kind of like the
now
ones
is the
that I think
time.
they're just doing
Now,
that
I
last
told you,
clearance.
there's so many more that
And
are
going
not
forward,
out here in
I'd
front
be
of you.
surprised if you
There's
see this,
stormtroopers
because
there
they're
that you can
waitlisting.
build with. I
Hot
saw in
Toys.
the chats
Hot Toys has come out and
yesterday
said we don't want our
somebody picked
product
up
sitting,
6
because
of them
that's how
so
it
they
was.
can really
Bef-
expand
It's how
and
it was.
recreate scenes and have a huge shelf full of them. And
Wonder
now
why
is
they
the
chose
time
that
to do
Batman
that.
suit
And
instead of the
this
actual
deal
Panther
will
suit.
go through tonight.
I mean,
at
I know it was in the
7
movie, but it was at the end,
Pacific
right?
Standard
Which
Time,
one?
Okay, so you
The
do
suit that
have
he's in
time
this
because
figure,
there is
that's at the end of the
so
movie,
many
like the last
options
10 minutes.
and so many different
That
things
dream
you
thing,
can
right?
do. I have so
Yeah.
many
Wow.
favorites, but
'Cause it's
what
not the
did
black
I
suit.
do
It's not the-
with this year's
what they
mix
call
and
the
match
Panther
with this
suit,
segment
just the
of
black
mix and
suit
match?
with the nipples.
Well, I wanted to create my own band, and so I
I'm
needed
gonna
these 2
look
guys.
into this mix and
Johnny
match.
Silverhands on lead guitar.
Because there's stuff
Next to
that
him, I
in
have
there
the
that's not
Crow
on the
rhythm
screen.
guitar, and I'm
But
gonna have
don't forget you're
vocals
paying
provided by young Ahsoka.
double the
She's gonna
shipping,
hit those
so
high
remember
notes
that.
and really be absolutely
How much is shipping for
spectacular.
the
Again,
average hot
so
toy in
many
the
different
US?
options. Go to
I don't know. That I can 30, 40 bucks maybe. I don't know.
Your own bundle
About
and
more.
have the most savings and
Well,
hopefully
they just
the
put
most
like
fun
both
you've
boxes
had.
in a
We've
bigger
got more
box to
deals
save on
coming up,
shipping.
so I'm gonna
Maybe
turn
they
it back
do.
to
I
Miss
don't know.
Amy Chase.
That would make sense. Oh,
Hello, I'm still here.
Jeez.
I am here with the Skeletor life-size bust by our friends at Tweeterhead, who are the masters of the universe, and they have created an epic.
I do like this one better than the
life-size
He-Man.
representation of everybody's favorite
Yeah.
skeletal villain.
But
And
I'd
we have
like
an
to see the
incredible
He-Man
limited
as
deal here
a.
for you today
Whoa!
At
Wow.
side.show/limited
That's a good good deal.
You can
That's a
take
good price.
$260 off this
Oh wow,
piece
so
with the
Brendan's
promo
saying
code
average hot toy
Skeletor
shipping is
Deal.
$20-25.
Now you
So that's not
have the
bad.
power
It's
to
worth it.
bring this piece home for $745
And if they put them in the
plus
same
shipping.
box, it
And we
shouldn't
only
be
have
crazy. It should be
3
like
of this
maybe
deal available. So
50,
only 3
60.
people will be be able to use the power
What
of
was the
Skeletor
ES on this
deal
three?
Only
promo
3
code at
people can get this price, so
side.show/limited
If I had
skull.
the
Now,
space,
you may
I
have
would
seen
get
earlier
this. I
this
just
week,
don't have the space
we
for it.
even featured
You weren't off at all, Cap.
He-Man
500 was
life-size
close.
bust as well. So of course, if you're going to get one, you have to get the other.
Well,
And every
you don't
good hero
have
needs
to.
a villain to challenge them. This piece is part
This
of
channel
their
here
Legends
promotes collecting
collection, so it is
responsibly, so.
accentuating and really kind of creating a new style.
Live
with
a little,
iconic
John.
characters. You get
No,
to see
no, no.
even more detail in that armor, in that skeletal face, and I love the way in which they've really captured the bone color of his skin, but there's still hints of that classic kind of neon look.
Yeah, they did
to
well
it,
here, I think.
because you've got that deathly pallor and you've got some greens and
And
blues.
$7.45?
Really bringing out that incredible
Damn.
texture, especially around
For a life-size bust?
the lipless smile. You've got that incredible kind of gum line with those fang-like teeth, all the different ossification of the bones, and his signature red eyes. Now, he is beneath this incredible hood that
Yeah,
has
take the hood
wire
off. Good
in the
idea.
hem for posing, and you can pull that back to reveal a full skull portrait. So there is even more of that incredible
Not bad.
detail and coloring going on throughout, but I will let him keep that up for now.
If any of you guys in the
We've
chat
also
grab
got
this, let us know.
Incredible armor that you can see is detailed all the way around the back, and we can't quite show a full look, but you did get to see a little sneak peek at a showcase.
Damn,
of this piece
$7.45?
earlier.
Isn't that like
There is a
$200
full-on
cheaper than
dragon across the back of his armor.
the
You've
Two-Face?
got this removable cape element that hangs amazingly over
The Batman they
shoulders.
just did in
You've got
1.6
that
is
detailed
500.
musculature in that signature blue, and then we've got that Snake Mountain themed base
But
that has
shipping
all
will
those
kill you on this, I
magma
think.
cracks all throughout. An amazing piece. He measures 28 inches tall and 30 inches wide, so you can see how large that was. I mean, the fact
The
that I was
panel's
able to
dropping like
hide
flies,
behind
guys. The
this piece,
panel's dropping like flies.
earlier, it is so massive and intimidating and impressive, and you can take an intimidating
Oh, man.
$260 off.
So they better make up for this tomorrow.
$745 USD plus shipping if you use that code Skeletor.
Cab wants the wolf
at
predator. Can you imagine?
/limited skull. Only 3 people.
Or the
will be able to claim
OG,
this,
who
and
said it
again,
yesterday?
if
The
you're thinking of bringing
OG
home that He-Man
Hulk?
life-size bust
Yeah,
that they
okay.
premiered this week. Or you've got their Skeletor Legends maquette that shows the full detail of the costume. It is the same kind of style of design in a different style. If you want to bring this life-size piece home from Tweeterhead, they've done an exceptional job.
Yeah, I almost
with
bought
this,
that
combining the
maquette
best of
from
nostalgia for
Tweeterhead
Masters of
of
the Universe with a
Skeletor. That was really
modernized
nice piece.
style.
Yeah.
In Skeletor, in a
I
way
liked
that you've
it.
never
I
had a
just didn't
chance
get
to
it
see him
because I already
before.
had
All of those
the,
metallic
you know how
paints
Sideshow
and
had the line before
armor
Tweeterhead
pieces
picked it
here are
up,
fully
and I already
sculpted, so
had
you
the
do have that fabric,
Skeletor rendition,
cape and
so I was
hood
like,
with
yeah,
those
I'm
leather-like
satisfied with
elements
it.
that have the silver accents on them. I almost expect them to start jangling and moving as he steps off the podium, but he is a fully, he's got fully sculpted armor there. So again, 3 people will be able to claim that. That deal is running as long as this show does, so if you're coming in late, you can still check on it, but once it's gone, it is gone.
I remember.
Now, I know
Hey
we've
Nathan,
got
what's
even
going on,
more
buddy?
stuff that once it's
Cab,
gone,
I
it's
remember they
gone,
did
so
the
we're
OG
gonna toss
Hulk
it over to
for
Guy Wonder and see
one
what's
of their
next.
charities. I think it was the gray one, and I think went up to like 10, 11,000.
Oh wow!
Hey everyone,
Yeah.
I'm back with an empty podium, which means it's a warehouse
Here we go,
find.
guys.
Now, this particular warehouse find, we found 2 of them.
Oh, boy.
And that's
2 of
important
them.
because there's 2 very different ways to display this
Oh,
figure.
boy.
Let's take a look at
It's
what
another
we
figure.
found.
Damn it.
This is the Hawkeye / Ronin deluxe figure 6 scale by Hot Toys. This is a long sold out.
Was
and
this
an
a warehouse find or a
absolutely
dumpster
loved
find? No, I'm
figure. Now, as I said, this is the deluxe version, and why that's important is it gives you the opportunity to completely do his.
I'm sorry, but
Ronin.
Marvel Hot
You're gonna have
Toys
the swap out head,
died.
and you're going to have that beautiful
Everything.
jacket.
That market
jacket is
just
so
died.
intricate and so beautifully designed with a fully functioning zipper.
Was
on the
it
front.
they
Now, make sure
the choice
when
of
you do get this
characters
for
or
those
the
2
the,
It was.
the
I,
detail?
I don't know if it
Hitch
was
that
the
closed
the
and
fact that everyone
slowly
just got
slide
sick
up
and
the
tired
zipper
of.
because it's a snug fitting
There's
and
only so many you
absolutely
can.
beautiful
You know what I'm saying? Like
jacket.
only so
He's
much
gonna
stuff
have
you can
those
take,
blades, of course,
and then
being
now
Hawkeye, he has a
the
massive
cinematic universe for Marvel is not doing very well. But like all those old Iron Man figures and everything,
return in the Hawkeye
they mutilated them
There are
with
only 2 people now that are
reissues
gonna be able to get a
of
6-scale version of this in
doing
their
the suits all in
beautiful
die cast,
Jeremy
and so the
Renner. I
plastic
love
ones
the
are
hair,
worth
style
nothing.
on it. Hawkeye's hair tended to change
I don't know.
from movie to movie quite a bit, and this really has a unique look to it. And the
Dwayne's saying this figure is
fully
slept on, but it's pretty
functioning,
good, like pretty dope.
There, all of the Earls will fit inside, slings over it. Take a look at that, and there's such a
I just think
stoic
people are over it.
look. The slight furrowed
The
brow
detail is
in
there.
that he's
Oh, his
very,
his
very
likeness is there for
determined.
sure.
And it's, again, fully posable. Something like this is going to want that. You want to recreate that action. There's a shot of all of the different things that come with it. As you can see,
See the price difference? What was the other one? That Star Wars figure, $220, to this at $275.
Spinning stars to, of course, all of the different arrows and blades. Only 2 of these available. Side.show/find Hawkeye is going to give you the opportunity to bring him to your collection.
I wonder if it's because it's only 2 of these, and it's probably 100 of those red stormtroopers.
Apple Pay or PayPal. Make sure to.
Jeez, Brandon, you keep disappointing us tonight.
So.
Not gonna lie, I have 2. One's displayed as Ronin, and one displayed as Hawkeye. It's a solid release.
I actually purchased 2 of these because
wow, Brandon, you and Guy bought 2.
That tends to be something I do.
No wonder Hot Toys is fucking making them, producing them to the max.
Take a look at that jacket again there. Now, up in the hood, there's going to be wire that's going to allow for...
The only Hot Toy I ever bought of 2 of the same Hot Toy was the... Oh, wow, sold out. Good stuff. The only 2 I bought, identical figures, the Royal Guards, to go with Palpatine.
So now Brendan has 4 of them.
Yeah.
We've got more show coming up, so I'm going to send it back to Miss Amy Chase.
Well, Sideshow Con is just fun for the whole family, and here we have a precious family moment. I'm going to tell you guys...
Nathan says this wasn't a popular figure for the Hawkeye. I would say that Hawkeye's not that popular of a character.
And if you add
Sorry to say for all the
the
Hawkeye
Light
fans.
Fury, and then the Dart Pouncer and Rough Runner statue to your collection, to your cart, more importantly, and use
Toothless,
that
this is
promo
good for
code
the kids.
DragonFam, you can take $260 off. And the
Or the
trio of
adults
them
that are
$140
young at heart.
together, plus shipping. We only have 5 of this deal available, and it is a perfect opportunity to encapsulate this iconic trilogy of films with this iconic, well, I'd call it a trio. It's a trio of
Tweeterhead
statues, but, you know,
life-size bust, 745.
dragons throughout this.
This is 740.
Now, of course, this is from Sideshow, and this is not even the first time we've had a chance to, you know, interact with Toothless, but many people might have missed out on that first Toothless release. So this is from the Hidden World film. This is Toothless over here. With
So that 740 is for
base.
all of them,
He
right?
stands about
Like the
12
whole...
inches tall,
Yes,
and you
sir.
can see the storytelling and the evolution, even how Sideshow has captured him, because we do have that prosthetic tail fin, but as opposed to
I love how the promo
second
code's
film, where it
Dragon
has a bright
Fam.
red Viking design, it has that sleek black look to it, but you can still tell in the sculpt there's that beautiful
go and check
prosthetic
it
that
out.
Hiccup made for him versus his natural tail.
Were you a fan of
He's got
this
beautiful blue highlights
Toothless?
all
No,
over his
no, I'm just
scales
wondering
as
if
well,
that 740
really
is for
kind
all
reflecting
of
his
them, like
status
All 3 of
everything
them,
we
yeah.
see.
here in the
Yeah,
Hidden
It
World.
is,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
And
for
then, of
all.
course, we
It's
have
a
the
limited
newcomer, the
like
Light Fury.
package
She is
kind
so
of
beautiful.
trio they're
She
doing.
stands just
I think there's
over
3
10
sets
inches
available,
tall,
she said.
And she, as opposed to Toothless, who has that nice matte black design with
I have
those
no idea what
glossy
Cap's
scales,
talking about
she
here.
has a beautiful pearlescent
If
texture.
they did Olivia
really
Diamond
highlights
Dust,
that
50%
white
off.
design.
Chat
Now,
Noir,
she's
I'd
not
buy it.
entirely
Anyone know what that
white.
is?
She's got beautiful baby blue highlights and
No idea.
shadows, even little bits of pink and little flecks of that pearlescent reflective material that plays
Yes,
so
sir.
beautifully with the Hidden World base. All of these bases have that kind of,
Jesse, and it seems like the
cast,
Nathan's saying nice
pseudo-rocky
pieces.
quartz, as well as
It
the
seems
weird
Jesse
little pieces of
they
coral
focused
and
on the Clint
crystal
Eastwood
that
line, the
grow
Legacy
in this
line today.
Dragon Haven. And then down in the front, we've got the little night lights. We've got Dart,
They
Pouncer,
got
and
some
Rough
like
Runner. They came
Spider-Man
together as
pieces on
one
that mix
statue
and
that is
match.
about 6 inches tall and 8 inches
My
wide.
demons
An
are,
adorable little trio that combine
Are
the
calling
best
you?
elements of their parents. And if you need help telling them apart, Dart is the one with the dot on her nose. She's pouncing on top of Pouncer, and then Rough Runner.
You guys
is
were
the
talking about
last
that
one left
PCS
of the trio. I
Carnage
couldn't come up
earlier.
with something clever
That was
for
at
that, but you
the
get this incredible little
SCCC.
collection. All of their bases match.
I wish they would do
They
a
are
Venom
proximity
version of that.
pieces with one another, so you don't need them to physically link together. They are
Oh.
all meant to be displayed along.
Cap said there's a
crazy.
$4,500 Catwoman print on Sideshow.
Yeah, because it's that. I know what he's talking about. That where she's licking him. I think licking Batman. You know that scene where she's on top of him and licking him. But they used like diamond dust. That's why.
Oh, because I was gonna say, like, does Michelle Pfeiffer deliver it to your house personally, or like?
Sorry, D-Rock. You remember what did you say about something being split up?
Oh no, I said you guys were talking about that PCS and Carnage earlier, that bust with all the figures on it. I wish they would have done that Venom version.
Maybe it's. He says there's more coming, so.
That would be awesome because I'm just not a huge Carnage fan, but it's cool to have that diorama because I've been looking for a Spider-Man diorama, so I don't have to buy like quarter or third scale.
I need that. I need that a Batman with some rogues around them like that.
I know that would be cool.
Jeez.
I mean, that's
Dwayne
what I'm
saying-
doing with my X-Men line, trying to buy dioramas so I don't have to sit here and buy 30 damn quarter scale characters.
Dwayne says this con started strong day one, but the excitement is dissipating quickly. Hopefully they have some bangers for tomorrow. Yesterday was really good too. I even think yesterday was better than day one.
Well, as we've said many times today,
Peaky
not only is
Blinders,
it day 3 of Sideshow
Thomas
Con,
Shelby,
not only is it a critical
Sigma male.
birthday, it's another big day.
Sigma. You know what Sigma is, eh? Buck?
Yeah.
I get that on my YouTube videos. You know that Sigma guy,
Yeah.
Sigma Chad, I think it is, or whatever. Giga Chad and all that.
Yeah, man.
Yes. So we put together this awesome little surprise giveaway. We're gonna have two.
I have to kind of agree with Dwayne. Like, I think everything's been awesome up until today. And I think a lot of people, John, are thinking today is day 2 instead of day 3 because no one was really broadcasting on day one.
Yeah.
And right over here from Peaky Blinders, absolutely spectacular.
Thomas
But
Shelby.
The difficult part is going to
I gotta
be
get into the
which
show.
one do you choose?
I hear
So
it's
here are
good.
the chats. This is how you're going to do it.
We're gonna have the hashtag I agree. If you want to enter to win the Birds of Prey Harley Quinn, you're gonna enter hashtag pink space I agree. And if you want to enter to win the Peaky Blinders figure, you're gonna do hashtag boom I agree. And remember, you are agreeing to Sideshow's contest terms and conditions at
She said hashtag Doom.
/contest. We will have two
No
lucky
idea.
winners.
Oh,
I just
boom.
entered for that Harley, so if I get it, I'll do a video of smashing
These
it.
figures, you know, make sure you
Please.
enter for the one that you want to win. 'Cause
I just did the hashtag boom. I agree.
Good luck, man.
I think they're trying to play a little bit off the Oppenheimer movie coming out.
See, Slifer,
Barbenheimer.
work was better, Slifer. Work was better.
We love the fact that we're going to give you the opportunity to tell us about it.
I personally
Mandalorian on the blurg is part of the mix and
Yes.
match deal.
Do they have Quill on the blurg? Part of Mix and Match?
Yes.
I don't need the Mando because I have the Mando figure.
But we have
Let me
had
check.
so much going on, and we want to give a little recap of what we've been
I don't
doing.
think he is.
No?
I know you can get blurg alone though.
Can you? How much?
Just in today's show,
315, but it's part of the mix and match, and if you get 2 figures, they give you 200 off, I believe, right?
Yeah. No, I don't think 260 off for 2 figures. I think.
2 figures is 120 off. It's 3 figures is 200 off. But 120 off is still a pretty nice deal.
Is it a mix and match section on the YouTube on the Sideshow site?
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out after.
So it's side.show/mix figure or something like that.
Blue collar, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Ledge, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Staying out of the
That was
heat.
really cool. And there is a longer interview that you've said. You got to spend a
Sup,
lot of time
Ledge?
with them, and I think what was really cool
What's up,
was
blue
to
collar?
see from the
If they're
video
sticking with the
was,
same
the enthusiasm that they had,
time
and
frame, there
them
should only be
geeking
about
out,
10 minutes
which
left.
allows
So
the person who geeks out about that show, the geeking just kept it was stackable like the deals.
yeah, now they're just trying a little too hard, I think.
We had a lot of amazing stuff going on. And then those deals, you know, we had a couple pieces sell out, but we do have those limited deals you can claim, like the Skeletor deal as well as the How to Train Your Dragon deal. So a lot of that going on there. I mean, it's just so much fun, and we hope that you guys have been enjoying that because it's just day 3 of Sideshow Con, and we've got a whole other day out.
Slifer's day has been ruined because this shit sucked.
We're going to run that through this evening at 7 p.m. So that's going to give you a lot of time to make all those collections.
It's not about the reveals that happen, but the friends you made along the way.
So there's a little bit of a spoiler on this graphic for another deal.
I already know all of you,
We
so I didn't
also
make any
have
new
that
friends.
filed, life-size figure and art print deal running through tonight.
Mix and match, yeah, 120 for 2 figures. That's not bad.
Because, you know, we wanted to make sure you guys all had a chance to claim that bounty. Now, we do have some Barbenheimer winners.
We do.
I'm very excited.
Oh, this they were trying to do the meme, but there's no Barbie figure. I think they're gonna make Barbie Hot Toys. You guys get ready for that shit.
Mattel will never
I
allow
wouldn't
that.
be surprised.
Mattel would never allow that.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
No way.
Carissa S. Now, do you want to handle
I mean,
the next one?
they've given some of their properties to like different companies. I mean, 3-0 has made Transformer stuff,
Who you are? Congratulations, you are taking home this Thomas Shelley figure.
so
that
maybe
figure looks rough.
That is your
maybe it
Barbenheimer
won't be
weekend.
Hot Toys. Maybe 3-0 would do Barbie.
Would not be hilarious to say.
Exactly. And we've
I
had
just
so many fun
I don't
moments on
think
it
Mattel is
from
ever
doing
gonna
something
let
like this
anyone
to
touch
seeing
Barbie.
Modok,
But it's like it's not even in the
It's the
same.
equivalent of McFarlane and Spawn.
This is a huge
Yep,
week for pop
exactly.
culture, and again, the celebration
They're
is
Oh,
not
here we
even
go,
like
guys.
in
This is a
Spawn.
showstopper for today. Love it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna flip in Photoshop still. I gotta Photoshop someone into that.
I bet you
They-
next year that'll be their warehouse find, and the year after that.
And each year they just keep zooming in closer on the face.
Yeah, exactly. Oh wow, you're getting Captain Marvel for free now.
What? Are you serious? Like
Yeah.
they're giving this for free?
No, you have to spend $266
That
on
is
eligible
crazy.
items. Yeah.
So
After
they
Brie
give it to
Larson
you for
ruined this
free
character, yeah.
when
After
you
Brie
buy a
Larson ruined this, like, I'm not shocked.
It's crazy, man.
Oh, it's the Jumbo. We gotta put Danny's head on this body. Jumbo, baby.
Like I keep the cat and throw the statue out.
That cat does not look like a cat. It looks like a taxidermy.
This is the unhelmeted portrait of Carol Danvers.
Yeah, let's put the helmet on.
Yeah, it died from watching Brie Larson act.
Right.
The eyes will light up.
Different photon blasts.
Yeah, all of the different
The crazy thing is she's an attractive woman, but this suit does not do her any justice.
She's physically attractive.
Yes.
No one wants Brie Larson.
For them to be offering these prices, Cab, it just goes to show you, like that life-size Grogu and print. For them to discount it that heavily, it just goes to show you how much they've made.
It's on qualifying items, and you're going to go to side.show/Danvers deal, and you're going to see all of the different
Just look at Cab. Look at the yesterday, the finding the Hulkbusters at $1,000 a piece, 1,100 a piece. That's like $6K. They had 5 of them in stock, so
deluxe version 6 scale figure by
that's crazy.
So I was hoping like one of their warehouse finds. I almost bought this like it's a 5th scale maquette where it was Hulk versus Hulkbuster, and people hated it because of how Hulk's hand was on his shoulder. But I kind of wanted it, but I didn't want to pay for it. So I was like, I'm hoping that's like a giveaway or a warehouse find or something.
It's sold out?
I don't even think it's sold out. It was still available when I looked a couple of weeks ago.
What a better way to prep for the Marvels? Lots going on in Marvel Comics and Marvel Television and all of that stuff.
Maybe they bundle it with something.
I wouldn't mind a bikini, Nathan. Bikini would be very nice. Brie Larson is a very attractive woman. What did Piggy say?
Yeah, physically.
I love it. So when I have my band set up, she's probably going to be front row rocking out to it.
Even her portrait's angry. Even on the
Right.
she's angry. It's like, what the hell, man?
Regular Miss
Iron face just look like that.
She's a regular Miss Ironbox. If you watch Family Guy, remember his boss, Miss Ironbox.
Whole more.
A whole more messages. Carol Danvers to.
I hope tomorrow they pick it up.
I was hoping to see a Killer Croc too because I got the opportunity to buy the old school Sideshow one, and I'm like, maybe I'll hold off to see if they release something that looks a little better.
No.
Maybe wait for the XM. Maybe it'll have a way that it can
It's
look
Samurai.
close to comic accurate.
They showed the base already. It doesn't.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So you'll want to stay tuned into that. 2 p.m. We've got that.
Yeah, I was going back and forth about the old school one because of that seam line.
In the head?
Yeah.
Do they show the full XM Croc already? Cab saying, yo, what are your thoughts on it? If they did, we'll chat about it on Club tomorrow, but I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't saw it at all.
All the news from this week, but that is your place to go to make sure you didn't miss any of the updates. You can find it all at side.show/con. And I want to remind you guys, registering for Sideshow Con is completely free.
It premiered like overnight, like 10 hours ago.
Oh, did it?
As well as access to
Yeah.
exclusive giveaways for registrants.
I'm gonna have to look at that.
And I want to remind you about this convention exclusive.
You know how many pictures I gotta get for tomorrow's show? Holy man,
Had
shit.
some sell out.
Exactly.
If you register
I'm gonna
for you do get priority pre-order
I'm gonna
access,
ping it
and
in the chat.
tomorrow, That advanced suit 2.0
In
from Marvel
the private
Spider-Man
chat.
is going up, so that is your best chance
Okay, I guess we can pull the show here.
early access order window before it
Because
goes
I don't
to
think they're
general
going to go
public, 'cause
do
it
anything
might not even
much
go to
more.
general
May
public
not.
if
There
it
is a
sells out.
very, very small
We'll
number
see.
of that available, and so you do not want to miss it. And you do not want to.
Oh yeah,
miss
if you're interested in
any
that
of our
Spider-Man,
shows
register,
coming up
because
here on
I think you have to.
Sideshow
It's going to be by
We've got
email or
more
whatever
releases you
notification.
can check out from the week from our partners at Iron Studios. We've done a few sideshow pieces as well, like that Cyclops apple today, as well as a Kotobukiya release.
Kotobukiya.
Again, you can find it all at Side.show. You can find it here tomorrow at 11 a.m. But for now, that's. Thank you guys so much.
Cap, the Croc for XM, I guess it's from like the Samurai line. It's not really, it's not for me.
All right, guys, that is day 3 in the bag of Sideshow Con. Cash, your eyes say it all, Cash.
Dude, I'm tired. I'm trying to stay awake. I'm just like, come on, man.
Okay, this is
Come
like
on.
last. This is like the last year's, but hey, I guess every day can't be a banger.
You know, as long as day 4 is, for me, it wouldn't even be about like them showing like 3-4 things. You know, like day 1 and day 2. But if they could show like 2 good, like just solid pieces, you know what I mean? They're just like knock it out the park. I think
For
that would be
sure.
a good way to end it.
Get people excited.
But guys, with this day 3 ending, there's only one character who can save the con now,
Right,
and that's
Sonya?
Batman. No, that's Batman. Yeah, I mean they're gonna
What?
release Batman.
Not
You
enough
think so?
prep time. Not enough prep time.
Wow.
Not gonna say shit.
You think we'll see the Batman that ties the line together?
I think so.
I don't have high hopes for that.
Business-wise, it would be the best thing with Tweeterhead putting theirs up yesterday, and now
Yeah.
Tweeterhead's shown us also a Catwoman.
I think we're gonna get another rogue. It may not be Batman, but I think we're gonna get some sort of rogue. It might be a Catwoman, or maybe Tweeterhead says, "Hey, this actually is 1/4 as well." But I just think we're gonna get one more DC piece.
No Marvel love. Well, we got Ghost Rider.
I think if they do a Sue Storm, it's probably gonna be down the line. I think they did the print. Maybe they'll wait till later in the year to show something, but we'll see. We'll see. I still think overall though this con is in the right direction.
For
You know, day 3 lackluster, but hey, we got one more day. Close with a bang. It'll save the day, man.
Well, you guys all agree?
Closing with a bang, you know, that would be nice. I don't want to get my hopes up. Like if they do something nice, they do something nice. You know.
Buck gets his hopes up. God forbid.
I thought the initial days were nice. I'm really hoping that they're packing a punch for tomorrow because today was a little bit lackluster. I enjoyed the Clint Eastwood. It's always great to see our childhood heroes, but outside of that, like nothing spoke to me from beginning to end.
What's going on, Rocco? Yeah. Maybe tomorrow we'll see 3 rogues revealed and the entire Sinister Six in quarter.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I got to go with Buck. I'm not getting my hopes up. I think hopefully it's no more Happy Meal Dungeons and Dragons, but
Oh man, they pushed that like 3 or 4 times today. Like I'm like, come on, get this shit off the screen.
Okay. So, question for you guys: what if they don't release anything new, like nothing else? Will the con still be a success based on the past?
Because technically it would be 50-50. 2 great days, 2 horrible days. So where do you draw the line?
Still better though.
I would say
I
it's
guess
still better because there's way less bloat. Like it's compressed, you know. We don't have to wait like for a long time to be disappointed.
Buck says #3 days. No more 4 days. #3 days.
Yeah, man, like that's the best way. In fact, if there's nothing new coming from now on, they should just tell us the day before and you just write off.
Yeah, exactly. Save our lunch hour.
Yeah, go do something.
Yeah, they got to drive traffic. They'll never do that.
I'm here making a Facebook post. Guys, come hang out. It's going to be freaking awesome. I'm seeing a damn Stegosaurus on the screen for 30 minutes.
Nah, he was just Modok.
Yeah.
to be positive, I gotta say, I was impressed by the fact of like when they did the Ivy, as soon as they did the reveal, boom, she was
Boom.
available to purchase. I like that. There's no like I gotta
Is that
wait. It's
new?
gonna be a year. It's the first time I've ever saw them kind of say, "Hey,
Yeah.
here's our reveal, and now it's available." Like as they were talking about it, I
Yep.
typed it in, and I was available to. It was
Yep.
available for
That,
purchase.
that was crazy.
That was a good move.
Yeah,
And you see how fast it sold out that variant.
Yeah.
Yep, that was phenomenal.
So how many of you got the Poison Ivy?
200 for the green variant.
You got one, Piggy?
No, I'm holding out
Oh,
for
no.
the Prime One.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you didn't get it.
I want
You're
the
not.
Prime One.
You're not an exclusive man, Piggy.
Shout out to I think our guy Mark. Mark Books got it.
Yeah,
I'm
Mark
running
got
out.
it.
Yeah.
I'm running out of space.
And he was
so-
happy. And it
yeah.
suits him because he's like a monster guy,
Yeah.
so that base suits him. Suits his
Yeah.
collection.
Only
For
got
me-
room for one more, so it had to be the Prime One.
I couldn't join you, Mark, because of Piggy. I missed the variant. let the hate flow through you, man.
Join that
Christopher.
wait list.
Buck, we were gonna call you just to like we were doing an exorcist to keep Cash from buying that because we were like,
What?
no, you're gonna want that Prime One. We were gonna call Buck to spill some hatred on it. Like,
Damn.
no, there's a visible seam in the back
You-
calf,
you know
by the
what?
lower ankle.
You know what? I don't like the green one as much as I like the flesh tone. Right?
I
I think
agree.
the flesh tone looks better.
I agree.
You get like better contrast between the skin tone and the rest of the green, and especially with the hair, because the hair is already a muted red. So with the very like bright like skin tone, there's much more contrast with the hair and the skin, and so it
Yeah.
also allows the face, the portrait, to stand out a lot more, especially with all the dark colors around it. She has that pale look, and like it really goes well with the red.
Yeah.
I like it. I think if someone was to ask me, do they want to pick this over what Prime One's revealed? This has a more realistic look to the face. It's a beautiful portrait, and you know it's way more affordable than what Prime One will release.
For sure.
I would say it's like it just depends on what you want. Do you like throwing pieces? Do you want big and bombastic for Ivy? Do you want her to be a piece that when it's in
Shaggy
your
style.
collection is taking up a lot of attention, or you want it to be part of a greater whole? Yeah, a lot of things, but personally, I can see myself going for the Sideshow Ivy over the Prime One, honestly.
But we want the piece that draws the attention to the piece when you walk in the room to say this
Yeah.
is Ivy. And
Yeah, if you
Prime
take-
One is
If
that
that's
piece.
what you want, yeah, you get the
If you
Prime
pull
One.
price point from it, yeah, that I was looking at it again today, and she's stunning.
She's a beautiful piece. I like the portraits on the Prime One.
Oh yes, I agree.
Yeah,
It's crazy how certain Ivy portraits certain Ivy statues look better green versus skin tone. For example, like I like the Hush green versus the skin tone, but I like the other Prime One, I like it green. I can't imagine seeing it in skin tone. With Sideshow, the OG, I like the skin tone and not the green. Remember that OG one with the hair in the
Yeah.
back, the
Yeah.
art germ? And then this one, I like the skin tone, the newer one. It's weird, but
I'm reposting Ivy today per this discussion.
I'll
We
be-
discussed Storm yesterday. I was like, good opportunity to post the Sideshow Storm. So I think this is getting some good conversation going because we all have our different kind of takes on it. Like I prefer the green in almost everyone that I've saw, but I can't take away from the fact that those flesh tones look amazing, especially
Yeah.
on this new Sideshow piece.
What's going on, Knight? Hope you're having a good work day, man. I just think that, I'll be honest, I don't want to be one of those collectors that beats the drum that another Ivy. It's cool, you get another Ivy, another different type of rendition of her for collectors, but damn, I'm in D-Rock side. A Riddler, a Two-Face, a Clayface. Come on,
On the bright
guys.
side, I'd prefer them to just get them both out now.
Yeah, two.
So therefore, it opens the door for the Riddler. You know what I mean?
And the fact that she's gone, the 200
Don't say
sold
it,
fairly
Buck.
quickly is good.
Hey,
Don't say it,
Cash,
Buck.
nothing stopping them from releasing a third Ivy.
It won't happen.
D-Rock said, if we don't get a Riddler soon, he's knocking all that SHIT over.
They're 3 for 3, man. Like, but honestly, yeah, Riddler. Because at this point, I feel like they're willing to do lower ESs, so there's no reason not to do those other characters that Like, you know, they haven't been getting love. They haven't even like made any at all. So this would be their chance, you know, really commit to doing a good concept. I would say Twitter had fumbled the bag on Two-Face. Like, it's an okay statue, but I think it should have been a great statue. You know, you're doing a character people have been waiting for a long time. You should knock it out of the park. You know, like there's a lot of anticipation going in. You want to really dial up the ante on that. And I clearly they're capable of good pieces that are like they're eye catching, but they went too safe on that statue, in my opinion.
All right, guys, let's throw a pin in it here. Thanks to everyone in the chat who tuned in. Like I said, whether you're at home or at lunch, look, I think it could be worse. You could have watched the Sideshow Con on the Sideshow channel. Imagine just watching it with no humor. At least if you come over here, we're all having a good time and having some side discussion. So glad you guys can stop by. The panel, of course, freaking love you guys. Buck, thanks for being here. Cash,
thanks for having me.
D-Rock and Piggy. Hopefully you guys can stop by tomorrow as well for the final day. Hopefully we're going to get some releases. Everybody gets a little bit of what they want. Best for last, what they say, right? But then again, it is Sideshow, so we'll see what happens. Like Buck.
Hey, real,
yeah,
go.
John. No, go.
No, I was gonna say, what if they're like, hey guys, we actually gave you guys the new Paul. That's our release. That's our Sideshow Con.
Like Buck says, I won't set any expectations. Go in with an open mind. I'm kidding. You better step your shit up tomorrow if you're listening. All right, Sideshow, you better step up. You better put some statue together, or put some flipping, what do you call it, render together for tomorrow, because this was ridiculous today.
I'm happy Sideshow doesn't do renders.
I don't know, they better pull something out of their magical hat there. And step up the. What were you gonna say?
I'm just interested to see how many times they're going to show that MODOK again tomorrow.
Every day. It's
Wait till next year, D-Rock, when it's a warehouse fine.
I'm telling you.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
A janitor's closet fine.
If you go to the next year, if you go to the Sideshow studio, they use it as a what do you call it?
A doorstop.
A doorstop. Yeah.
From the poppycock line.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe. Have a great day and happy collecting. Have fun checking out the channel too. If you guys want to head over to the Everyday Collector on Facebook, the group, we're posting photos of SDCC coverage. Crazy stuff been shown over there. Nothing Sideshow, but from the other companies like PCS, Iron Studios, and others. They are really bringing their game. We're going to have an awesome show planned tomorrow as well. Collectors Club will have all the coverage. So go check it out. Steve's over there. Jeff Delaney, BSC. I know Danny's heading over, I think, tonight. CC. It was good to see there. So they're all having a blast. So hope you guys have fun and have a couple of drinks for us. Guys who are stuck here at home streaming the Sideshow Con. All the best. Have a great time. And collect responsibly. See you guys tomorrow. Take it easy.
Anime boys. That's what's up. Rise up. You're never gonna sit down.
This is my freaking show.